Warning: the following podcast contains opinions, jokes, and random thoughts that should absolutely not be taken seriously. We're not experts, professionals, or even mildly qualified to give advice. If you're looking for facts, maybe try Google. This is strictly for laughs, hot takes, and good vibes only. Proceed with caution and a sense of humor. And remember, Bomba'to.
Anyways, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to your favorite podcast, Bomba'to Podcast. Welcome back to episode
45.
Are you sure? Are you sure it's not 44?
No,
I'll be
45.
It's 45. Yeah, I'll be forgetting.
I have to look every.
Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute. Is this 45?
45.
God
Damn.
45 episodes deep.
45.
How many weeks in the year?
52.
52. Damn.
Estamos
We're
casi ahí.
7 episodes away.
7 episodios para 50,
Seven.
para un año.
That's 7 weeks.
Seems mad close before.
I know. It's going to be a while, but thank you guys for all your likes, comments, subscribers. Just
Thank-
a
I
vaina.
like that beat, bro.
Yeah.
That shit had me dying.
Yo, that beat was crazy, bro. That beat was crazy, bro. Thank you for all the PR people. Thank you for all the love that you showed on our posts on TikTok. We're at 40,000 views on that single video and counting.
I might renounce being Dominican.
Yeah.
I did be Dominican.
Yeah,
I mean, Puerto
feeling
Rican.
Independence Day no more.
What do you mean you're not? Come on, you're not feeling in the.
Bro, we haven't gotten this much love from Dominicans
All they do is
Ever.
complain. Say it in English. I mean, in
in
Spanish.
Spanish. Yeah.
Ah,
The bodies, they like, you know what? We support y'all.
yo, 40,000 views deep and counting. Every time I go in, it's another 100.
For real.
It's crazy. Thank you so much
thank
for everything, and we're gonna keep it going. Hopefully, we're gonna generate more videos that you guys like and support like
Does
that.
Puerto Rico have an Independence Day?
I'm
I
not sure.
think they do, but I don't think it's an actual Independence Day.
Go celebrate it for them.
Yeah, we'll celebrate.
We acknowledge it.
Yeah, we'll make sure that day is noted in our notes.
Or he's going to say July 4th.
Yo, do it. Tú lo daña.
No.
Dude, you're
It
gonna
do-
be mad at us
It
now.
doesn't have one, but they have a pro-independence group honor September 23rd as El Grito de las Ladas. Ladas? Yeah.
Grito de los Lares.
Yeah. It's a a celebration of the 1868 revolt against Spain rule.
Mm.
Yeah.
Bueno.
When?
And they have
Let us know in the comments
Constitution
when.
Day.
So we
Yeah,
when do you guys want?
Wait, when do you guys want us to
Matter of fact, we're going to the PR parade
You
in the summer. We can go to Amboy too, because they be having the festivals out there.
Woof. That's the chef's home right there.
Yeah.
I have to swing by a quick meal on the way. Anyways,
Did you go?
What?
Did you go yesterday?
Did I? Oh yeah,
It was-
Yeah, I go every week. You go every week.
He goes every week.
But okay.
I thought you were done going there.
I thought so too. I thought
Que era
He
probato.
be getting home from work.
What hasn't
Yeah,
he?
I'm
What
not
haven't
doing
you
anything.
tried?
No, I've been one of the same shit, just different versions of it.
You haven't tried him yet. That's the thing.
Exactly. That's it. He got 2 food trucks now too. Hey, might be more places now. No, but I try all the mofongos except the longaniza one and the shrimp. Actually, haven't tried the shrimp mofongo.
If you don't know what we're talking about this guy that has a food truck that goes around New Jersey. His name is what is it?
Chef Deluxe.
Chef Deluxe, Dominican guy.
Yep. Got a second truck now.
Manny loves
Shout
his
out.
food.
I do.
We all tried it once. That
mean-
was it.
I've had it a few times.
Yeah, I mean, it's not. I don't. For the one time he's near the house, I'm like, it's better than eating McDonald's. That's the way I chuck it up.
Yeah.
But some vaina que pasan.
So last week we did an hour of live. Bro,
Yeah.
the f***ing comments.
Yeah.
It was fun though. It was fun.
I don't know what it was.
Yeah, we learned a lot. We learned a lot. We
A lot
learned,
about squirrels and how
raccoons.
was it raccoons?
It was raccoons. We learned about how
Some guy was having fun with a raccoon in their nether regions.
No, not only that. It's like, we found out, that they can get in pretty tight spaces.
Apparently.
They can get in pretty tight spaces, raccoons. So yeah, don't do too much gaping. All right, don't do too much gaping. Just be careful.
Yeah.
Might sneak up on you while you're sleeping. Imagine that.
What?
If you got
What
imagine. No, espérate. How many minutes we got in? Eso.
7.
Eso. I gotta f that up anyway. Imagine you have a huge right.
There we go.
That's
Wait,
just,
wait,
and
wait.
then you just that's just falling out. Your shit's just
Oh,
loose.
shit.
You can fit a train back there.
Okay.
You can fit a. Yeah.
How did they get like that?
Seriously.
Yo, actually, I saw a post on Twitter. These two had to have surgery to have a fucking a huge dildo removed from his. It literally was this big.
How long we into this?
But where did that go?
7 minutes.
How's that possible?
I don't know. It goes somewhere though.
So it just curves and comes back out?
Yeah. No, I think they had to like cut him open.
How do you even like go to the hospital when that happens? Like, yo, I got something stuck up my rectum.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know. I feel some type of way. I would try to poop it out first.
No, to poop it out.
Yeah, at that point, because imagine that's the last
I
resort.
don't know.
I mean, I guess that's the last resort, right? You tried everything, it's still nothing.
But my thing is like, why would you want to stick anything up there?
It feels good.
Yeah, people like what they like.
I guess I just can't.
I could get you wanting. I mean, I don't judge, but like I can get you trying to put something up there. But like, how do you get it stuck up there?
Probably shoved it up too far.
There's some
He lost
people.
It broke.
He lost the grip, and he was trying to pinch that shit out.
Yeah.
Imagine, bro, that's crazy.
Gotta get that
Some
you
people
gotta
that-
get that suction one so you can push it down and then just go back up. Right? Remember the suction one that I got for Christmas?
What?
Yeah, what happened to that?
Huh? Rest in peace.
Yellow
I don't know. It just
What
once
happened?
I left the house, it just became
It became
a
what?
spirit, and then
It
who knows?
disappeared?
Who knows? The new owners might have it.
Yes,
He gets it.
Nah, but going back to the raccoon, the shit you were saying, like you wake up to a raccoon.
Have you seen a fucking them?
I haven't seen one in years,
Bro,
I mean, I
when
also haven't been outside like
When I take out trash, I always be seeing them like in the just
That's
looking
it.
at me to throw out the
Them
food.
bitches look gnarly, man.
Have you ever seen a possum like up close?
What is it? I'm getting confused. Is it a raccoon or a possum? I don't know.
No.
Look, they have like the like teeth or a long mouth. I don't know.
That's the possum. Well, they both kind of have a long snout, but a possum has like a long.
Yeah, I think there's that one. Yeah.
So yo me recuerdo like when I used to live at Tia's house, and my room there's a crawl space, but they don't have like a door to close it. So estaba yo viendo televisión en mi cuarto tranquilo. All I hear is scratching on the carpet, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? I go and look down, bro. That shit was looking at me, bro. I've never ran out of a room so quickly.
Well, you were downstairs?
No, I was upstairs.
What?
See, some mierda, loco.
Because they got through. There apparently there was a hole in the roof, and they got through.
They find the heat, man.
And bro, when I tell you, all I saw was the little paw, and then
Your bed?
no on the floor, and then I put my phone light to see what the hell it was, and all I saw was the face of that. I was like,
of a raccoon.
nah, of a possum.
Possum?
Yeah.
I can't
That's-
do that shit, bro.
that's
I can't.
insane.
I can't look at it.
Nah, I had to call the exterminators the following day, and then of course they didn't find it, and then they closed up the hole. So
Wow.
at least that was good, because the populate quick.
I mean,
Warm environment.
Yeah. All right.
that warm room.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
warm-
warm room.
I remember those days.
Woo! Work up a sweat in there.
That shit used to be hot as fuck up there.
That's
Even,
how
in
you.
the, even in the winter?
Huh?
Used to get out up in there even in the winter?
Nah, the heat, that shit used to be good.
That's his trick. That's what he used to do back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how he used to get him. Like, oh, it's so hot here. Oh my god.
They look cute, right?
No, not even. Just looking at a raccoon, it just looks like it's ready to rob you.
Well,
That's what it looks like. And then a possum just looks like a fucking rat.
yeah, it is a big.
It's a big ass rat.
That's fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
Yo, man. Yo.
Imagine if it had rabies.
Imagine just waking up and seeing that shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one.
Bro, I grabbed my
Fuck
bat and I was trying to smack the hand.
Right?
And I mean, one of my coworkers, he set out traps around his house, and he caught one, and he took a picture of it. It was like this dude had like the mouth was like all red and.
Do we have
Probably
sympathy?
had rabies.
Do we have sympathy for animals like that?
No.
Like a possum or
No.
a raccoon?
No.
Like a rat? Obviously, I don't care
No.
about a rat. But like,
Like any rodent-looking animal, I don't rock with.
Do you have sympathy for snakes?
No,
Yeah, me neither.
I'm not a big fan of.
Yo, like the going back to PR. Like PR is like they have a shit ton of anacondas and shit.
they do?
Yeah,
Yeah, shit ton of like pythons and shit like that. Not anacondas, yeah, pythons and like. Y tuve a cada rato video there like people like catching them and just like I saw one where it was curled up inside of a wheel well of a car. It was like about like a 10 feet long. Still a baby. It was still not full grown. That's crazy, bro.
That's why my would never move to Australia.
I wouldn't even visit. I have no reason to go over there at all.
Bro, they Australia. It's so crazy out there that they literally live on the coast and like in certain areas. So it's like Sydney and I think like 3 more areas around, and then the whole middle is just like
I couldn't do that.
there's no people living there outside of like the like tribes and shit that live out there.
Is it dogs or cats that when you die, and like I say you die at your house and you're dead for a few days in your house, they will start eating your body?
I think it's both of them.
I think both, but I think morely the dog than a cat.
Yeah, amor.
Yeah, I thought, but wait a minute, I thought dogs were like supposed to be the man's best friend. What
Yeah,
happened?
until they
Eating-
hungry.
Yeah, diablo.
The one that will eat you, no problem, is a pig.
Oh yeah, they eat anything.
Pig.
Yeah,
They eat
pigs eat anything, bro.
They eat anything, bro. They fucking. I think I saw a video like how long it would take different types of animals to eat a human body. I think pigs were one of the fastest animals in the world because like the way they would just chew through everything.
They won't even wait for you to start decomposing.
No, yeah, they would chew through the bone, through the skin. They would chew through everything, bro. It was crazy. I'm like, holy. God.
That's why they say pigs are like the.
Y tan bueno que sabe la carne, loco.
I was gonna say, you think they just don't have no remorse against us?
They don't. They just eat anything. That's
Because
what
we know we're gonna eat them.
they
Yeah,
eat.
exactly.
They eat
Slop or-
slop. They eat like garbage.
Yeah,
Si
they
tú le
don't-
tiras lo que sea, ellos se lo comen.
Yeah, they don't care.
That shit do be good though.
Yeah, that big.
I don't know how people could be like, I don't eat them because they're too nasty. I'm like, shut your-
Yeah, the fuck.
You clean it.
Yeah.
Every animal's nasty. Every animal shits eat.
Likes himself.
Es verdad.
Yo, have y'all heard about the condom shortage at the Winter Olympics? They ran through 10,000 condoms in 3 days.
Y mucho duro. Y mucho duro.
That-
In 3 days.
Is it specific enough to where it says the sport? Like what's
Nah,
I
they,
know,
they
which
just
is all-
said overall
That's not that much to be thinking. That's a lot of athletes there, though.
where is the Olympics right now?
in Italy.
Yeah, no wonder.
Nah, but like this has been like an ongoing thing that they were talking about, like that at the Olympics, like the athletes is like the where they sleep in the Olympic Village. They always say that like they go and have sex like it's crazy.
Hell is
Like they be having
yeah, I don't get
orgies
it.
is because they're training. So while they're training, they don't have.
Need to blow some
But you were
steam.
there for like what, a month?
Yeah, but they've been training for God knows how long.
But I mean, they
a
probably have their significant other at home. Too. It's not like you're just not.
It's the same with boxers. They don't. They tell them not to have intercourse during their training to stay aggressive.
But then you're fucking it up there though.
Huh?
So wouldn't you want to keep not
Yeah.
do it in the Olympics?
No, but a lot of them once they finish their
Oh.
thing, they go out and
Release
fuck like
them
rabbits.
10,000 condoms is
and-
a lot, though.
10,000.
Yeah, they had to bring more. I think they brought like close to like 100,000 more
100,000.
for the time that they're
I
there.
feel like every Olympics always talk about.
At least they're practicing safe sex.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, because
yeah, well, this
it's the winter too.
Yeah, like-
Wouldn't that be the perfect village to not have safe sex? Because you could produce enormous baby at that point.
You can.
or a talented baby with,
Some of them, I'm sure they do.
Imagine it like Michael Phelps. And who else? Who's a good?
Lindsey Vaughn.
Lindsey
you
Vaughn?
saw she almost died.
Yeah, she almost died with a fucking injury.
Yo.
Espérate. Who's a good Olympian girl?
I don't want to name names, but Jake Paul's girlfriend, whatever she is.
What is she? What did she do?
She did some skiing shit.
She does have fast skiing,
Yeah.
They did some weird sports.
bro.
Yeah.
Like
Curl.
Yo, that shit. What is it? Is that the shit with the They throw
With
the
the
fucking
stone?
Yeah, I'm like, yo, ¿qué es esto?
It's like darts with stones.
Did you guys see the one where they do the skiing down the mountain? They stop, they shoot a gun, and they shoot at targets, and then they keep skiing?
triathlon. Yeah,
That one.
Yo, I'm like, who came up with all this shit?
bro. My question is how do you one day be like, yo, I think I'm gonna be good at that, and just start practicing,
Nah, you gotta try.
I mean, it's probably all the mountain people.
Trial and error.
Caucasus.
or the one where they go down like the steep slope and then they just jump and go like this. Like, how do you know? Like, yo,
Yo, that gotta be scary though.
what doing that? Jump?
Yeah, that jump because they lean forward.
Yeah.
Like the way they look is crazy.
It's like they're gliding.
Yeah, like this. They're pretty much like this with their freaking skin.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Like, how do you know that you're good at that from the jump?
Trial and error. Te rompiste un pie. Let me try another sport now.
No, I can't do that. To me, bueno, I'm not. ¿Qué yo voy a decir?
Son vainas que pasan.
Like, I don't even.
Hockey apparently is very big.
If they're using that amount of condoms at the Olympics, shouldn't they just make it a sport?
Ah.
Who can use the most amount of condoms in a 10-minute period?
Saw the post I sent today. I'll be good at that.
That will be your
I'll
fucking.
be, yo.
He'll be the most winningest Olympian ever.
Wow.
Dios
Like,
mío.
wow.
Wow.
Bring gold every year. Yeah, because the R's not in it, right?
What, in the Olympics?
In the winter? Are they?
No.
Damn.
I think Haiti has one
Yeah,
in the
they just
in the
sent
Winter
one person.
Olympics. In the Winter Olympics that qualified for size.
I thought we had don't we have a runner?
No, it's not. They don't do running here, right?
Yeah, no, this is winter, all winter sports.
That's not the actual.
You talking about that lady?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck was her name? It starts with a P.
Yeah, I forgot her name.
Her.
Penelope.
Esa misma. Nah, her name is Paulina something.
Yeah, Paulina algo, no me acuerdo. Yeah, you know who it is.
Don't judge us. We're Puerto Rican now.
Mhm.
Yeah, we'll switch it up.
So far, the U.S. has 10 gold medals,
Yeah.
and Norway has 17.
Yeah.
No.
No.
They're a winter country. Would you
Do you
expect?
win though in the Olympics?
What?
Right? No country. ever
Espérate,
won,
espérate,
right?
espérate.
What do you
Norway.
mean?
Does they win? Like at the end, they're like, "Oh, they won."
No, they don't. They just keep tally of who has the most, but there's like no. This country won the most medal. You get an
So
award.
this is just Winter Olympics. It's just winter sports.
all winter
Yeah.
sports.
Qué asquerosidad.
So skiing, figure skating.
I'm waiting for some
Isn't the
fucking
summer
five
in
minutes.
the US, right?
Yeah, it's usually every
Next
other
year.
year. Yeah, so
Next
next
I
year,
think they're doing one. What? LA.
Yeah, I need to see my swimming shit.
LA.
Yeah, fucking
LA is
butterfly
next
stroke.
year, I think.
LA. Only LA.
Yeah.
Jesus, that traffic.
Yeah, it gets bad over there. Like, I can imagine. That's so I know.
For the regular Olympics, I like to see
Beach
the track and
volleyball.
field. That too
Mm-mm.
should be interesting.
Volleyball,
Yeah,
boxing.
that's good too.
Swimming.
I want to see the flag football and see how that's gonna look like.
That's a thing.
Yeah, they added it. It's a new.
Asquerosidad que estamos pendientes. ¿Qué es esto? Dios mío? Diga
I'm
flag.
saying we could do it.
Do what?
Join, try to become the Dominican team for flag football.
We practicing.
Bro.
Yeah,
I'll see you on the field tomorrow.
Bro. It's supposed to snow again. We're supposed to get another storm.
I ended up hiring a guy for $200 to do my. I'm not doing that.
Bro, I'm so tight.
Bro, fuck
Like this finally started melting. We're getting more of this.
looking like.
It should be gone by Wednesday though. It's
Nah,
gonna rain
hot,
on
though.
Wednesday. It's gonna.
Apparently, it's gonna be like the minimum is 2.
No, I think
The temperature just
It says 2 to 5 Saturday and 5 to 8 on Sunday.
it's not gonna be
Yeah.
cold enough for it
It's
to
gonna be like
snow.
10 inches. It's gonna be winter.
Or
It's
to
it's
stick.
gonna feel colder. It's gonna be like
I just don't want that shit to stick. I'm tired of this shit.
snow.
Yes.
Snow, snow, get some blow, get some hose in the toe. Snow, snow,
What?
Get some what?
What?
Ah,
You gotta get a snowblower. You know, I ordered one.
snowblower. I'm thinking about
From
buying
It
a
was-
snowblower,
It was
dog.
like one of the most sketchiest sites.
From what? Amazon?
No, it's from Wayfair.
Yeah.
But like the actual.
You fucked up there, buddy.
You got a
I ordered
snowblower
it.
from
It was-
That shit about to be a toy.
It was $70, but then like
Oh, nah,
$70 for a snowblower?
no.
we'll see when it comes.
Yo,
Bro,
no.
that shit was in broken English. I'm like, damn, I fucked up. They didn't send me no email confirmation.
Why would you buy it from
Because it was
Wayfair?
it was cheap.
$70?
They were from Wayfair.
But that's a table.
That's a
It's
table.
furniture.
You gotta go like Tractor Supply.
$70. We'll see when it
Ace
What was the brand on
Hardware.
it?
Huh?
What was the brand?
Ching chong.
Bro, then I went out because I didn't get an email confirmation, so I went back on the page and it don't exist. So
You bought the last one?
Nigga bought a picture of a snowblower.
$70.
Fucking crazy. I was thinking about buying a snowblower.
Bro,
but it's
they're
just-
either too expensive or they're out of stock. It's like impossible now.
Yo.
You got to get it in the summer.
Yeah.
Nobody wants it.
No, but yeah.
Cause his
The one that I want is a lot of money, but I don't want to spend money.
You're about to buy it, ain't you?
Nah, I'm trying to. I'm not. I need to cut it out. It's
then
not-
you buy it and it never snows again.
Yeah, not only that. Then again, I don't want to be spending money and stuff. That's not.
Yeah, there's only one more source, so I think that'll be good. I think.
Not only that. It's just like it's not my house. It's not my house.
And it's like,
At this
I'm
point,
done.
it is,
I'm
bro.
done. I'm done.
Nah,
I'm done.
I'm
Esa
done.
casa tuya.
I'm done. I'm done.
Tuya.
Gotta. New beginnings.
No,
New
esa
beginnings.
casa tuya.
Can I say something?
Dilo. Ábrete el pecho.
The
Saca la
other
espalda.
the other day, I don't know why.
Te tiraste un peo.
Como dos, tres.
Te tiraste un peo cuando estaba sentado el otro día.
Yeah. I was for some odd reason, I don't know why, but se me metió en la cabeza like, yo, déjame yo chequear los diferentes trabajos that pays in US dollars in DR.
I wonder why.
Bro, y yo me puse a pensar, I was like, yo, I can live like a millionaire in DR making US dollars.
What were the jobs you found?
Yeah, what was it?
It was a safety job.
You wanted to get away from that.
I did, but the pay is good.
Bro.
How much is the pay?
They, I think it was like 110 US dollars, like 110,000
and you
per
won't.
year.
Damn, I don't know.
Over there?
Where in
Over
DR?
there.
Where in DR?
It was it was closed by Santo Domingo.
They about to put you in the hood.
Yeah.
You better be security guard.
Nah, it's shit. I'll do it.
Yeah,
Bro.
you say that now. Cuando
No.
te salga Firulai. Cuando te salga Firulai. Del callejón.
Nah, it's an actual,
Del callejón de los miados, Firulai.
nah, it's an actual like safety manager for like it's called, the company is called Eaton, and it's for like their like supply factory.
Yeah.
So I'll be the person in charge of like the safety procedures and making sure that they're working safe as shit. And I was like, bro, I was doing the calculations. If I made 110,000 US dollars in DR, I would be making about like 9 million pesos.
Yeah, but the things that we don't realize is taxes over there are a lot more expensive, bro. A lot more compared to here.
How much more? Would I be living paycheck to paycheck?
I don't know.
Or would I be living like a fucking king?
I don't know, cause like, have you seen like what's something that has a lot of taxes there?
Gas.
Oh yeah, gas is stupid expensive. Gas is like $5-6 regular. Just annoying. You have to have a very
Ya me compré una pasola.
or either like a diesel truck or some sort of like a CRV RAV4 type shit. But like when you go out to fucking restaurants and like they're itebis and shit, I think it's like what 18%, some shit like that.
18% what? Just taxes or gratuity or
No, that's just taxes. Then you get the gratuities on top of that, to la vaina, and then like if
You
you
got a tip over there?
yeah,
it's mandatory.
well, not it's like here. What do you mean? Espérate.
Nah, porque como tú lo estás diciendo, like if this shit is mandatory.
Yeah, I mean when you go
Over there?
when you go out for a restaurant, you tip.
That's
No, like the way you were saying it, it sounded like it was part of the bill.
Yeah, bro. You live in
Yeah, pretty much say it. Yeah, it's just listed out like this is how much is how much is how much. Whoop.
Nah, that's I wouldn't. You can't tip.
So like fucking what's another thing? Oh, like houses, like mortgage is like the APR the interest rate is like the lowest is 14%.
I'm saying, but if I'm a millionaire,
You got a million.
But no, like you start calculating shit. Like I look it up. How much is taxes in the Dominican Republic?
Yeah, and maybe you never quit then if he goes there.
Because I always tell my wife that like if I make the money that I make here over there, Jesus, I would never see my
taxes in the Dominican Republic include a progressive personal income from 0% to 25% based on local earnings, and 18% VTA, I don't know what the fuck it is, on goods and services.
Itabi, yeah, same shit.
27 corporate tax rate and a 1% annual property tax on homes exceeding 9 million pesos. But I ain't gonna buy a fucking $9 million, 9 million peso.
But you be making that million.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
Yeah, but I'm not gonna fucking be out there trying to act like I'm.
You say you wanna
no,
be
but
like
like
a king.
shit. But
I'm gonna live like a king.
what do
Yeah.
you what do you think you're gonna buy for? What do you think? Like a 9 million peso house, you know, depending where you are, it's
I'll
not.
give me an apartment. ¿Para qué yo quiero casa?
Yeah, true. That's what I keep saying. Like I keep telling my wife, like, you know,
wow.
we're not gonna live there. You know, it's just best to buy an apartment. And
Bro,
just, like, just have it.
Buy yourself
That's what my dad
buy
does.
yourself a
$90,000
$90,000 apartment in a nice gated community. You
That's
good.
what my
In
dad
the,
does.
in the city, I could see you getting an apartment, but like if you're away from the city, you would want your own land.
I don't want.
Nah,
I don't want to
even-
be next to people.
Even in Santiago, they got some nice ass apartments and like,
I would get it in Santiago instead of a capital.
yeah,
I would.
What an
the
apartment?
apartments out there are nice.
Oh yeah. It's
What-
fucking
what
to give you an example, like my so you're saying 9 million pesos, right?
Yeah,
So my grandma's house in Los Jardines, they offered my dad 40 million pesos. He turned it down.
and that's roughly what, like,
400,000?
still not bad money.
What was it?
Like
40
million.
million.
40 million pesos? I don't know. Divided by 60? I don't know what it is. What is that? 300, 400,000?
Somewhere around there, roughly.
Fuck.
40 million Dominican pesos is about 600,000.
Yeah, there you go.
So close to $1 million.
It's not even that big of a house. And it's an old house. It's just because of where it's
The
at.
land.
It's because of where it's at. It's like where she lives is a very like it's in the center of everything. There's a lot of businesses out there. It's a very like there's parks. It's a very nice. There's like a casino right there.
What?
¿Y qué? ¿Y qué fue?
Wow.
Le mandan una foto, fue. Le mandan algo. Fast and Valentine.
The mic didn't pick that up. Like,
Yeah, like that's
My ad libs. The same way you have your buns, I just have my. ad libs.
wow.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
Nah, but yeah, it's just crazy out there, man. But
it's just hard for me to
Imagine yourself.
imagine myself in an apartment in DR.
it's for me, like because all I do is like pretty much when I go there, that's what I stay at, like Airbnbs, like apartments. Man, I'm used to it. But yeah, like if I live there, I would want to have like my own land.
Yeah.
Like, just fucking
I'm
like
saying you can get yourself a nice little townhouse, and then as you
They're going to deal with the U.S. mentality, bro.
no, but I'm
Yeah,
saying,
bro, no.
but I'm saying as you establish yourself, you could start working on buying your land and building your own house. I'm saying because if you're making good money from here going over there, and you know how to manage your money right and make some good investments.
Wow.
You could be you should be able to fucking
no, yeah, it's
do
just
all
like
that shit.
it's just like there's a lot of
If you're making 9 million pesos in a year over there, that's what it was, right? 9 million?
about.
I live in the car for a year.
Wow.
yeah.
The car.
Or with familia.
Oh, something like that.
Live in a car.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's land. You can buy land for like a couple million pesos. Pretty good, like 500 square meters, 1,000 square meters.
Get him up.
Yeah, that's a pretty big land. And
You could build your house right away, and they won't fucking rob you because you're gonna be there all the time.
yeah,
Why not? Why not go to Puerto Rico?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Yeah,
DR, bro.
yeah. Why not? Yeah, what we doing?
About Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Bro. No taxes over there.
Yeah,
Because it's dollars.
no,
Ain't no tax.
Pero rinde más.
yeah.
Nah,
And you're in PR. What's the?
it's more expensive.
It's
out there.
PR though, for a reason. Cause
I mean, no, like fuck it. That's another thing. Vehicles, bro. Jesús, loco, María Santísima. Dios mío.
What, they're
More-
expensive?
Hell yeah! Look up how much it is to import a vehicle to the Dominican Republic, bro.
Just buy it out there.
Yeah, they're gonna add that fucking price to that shit.
Dame
Your fucking
un changang.
fucking what is it? I think I looked up to your Lexus LX 600. I think it's 100 grand over here. Over there, it's close. It's double. It's like almost 200,000.
Nah, because they got to import it.
Import, you gotta pay taxes. I mean, you get brakes if you like imported like a car made in America, you
Yo me
know.
voy a comprar un changán.
Yeah, but it's definitely things. When you finance anything, it's gonna be more expensive than over here. That's one thing. So when you say $90,000 apartment, you're thinking 90,000 in the rate over here, but it's 90,000 at 14% with 20% down. They don't do like, oh, you can only put 2% or 3% and have it your way. Nah, you gotta put 20% down that bitch,
I'm saying.
and then finance it at 14. And they don't. I think they don't do 30-year rates, 30-year mortgage rates there. I don't think they do. I think they do 15 or 20.
God damn.
So
Yo, if you could give up being Dominican and be something else, what would you be?
Like race wise or just
No, come on.
I don't know.
Unicorn, alien.
I'm saying you
it
can.
could be with that.
You can identify as whatever you want to be.
But you're the Dominicano. Like, if you can't be Dominican anymore, you had to pick something else. What would you pick?
Chino.
You also eat Chinese food every day.
Chino.
Why?
Que son inteligentes, esos desgraciados. Saben matemática. Esa vaina.
You really be Chinese?
Hell yeah.
Like Chinese, or are you talking
Would it be like
Japanese?
Black Chinese or like white Chinese?
Nah, chino.
But you'll be black though, skin color?
No.
Ah.
This black Chinese.
Blanquito.
He's gonna do the Michael Jackson treatment.
This black Chinese?
It's like there's black.
Not straight from China.
Yeah.
Not living in China.
Yeah.
You just don't see
Nah,
them.
I don't see that.
Pull up a picture, bro.
I don't see
They
that.
You just don't see them.
Yeah, I don't
that's
see
why.
that.
There's people that might.
I don't see it. They're in jail. They're locked up.
That's that General South chick.
Yeah, that's how they make. That's how they make that sauce right there. That's how they make that sauce.
They can't be, bro. It has to be mixed in with something.
Míralo. ¿Qué se parece ese?
Yeah, bro. Click on him, bro. Zhang Ping.
Oh.
Jumping.
Mira para allá.
Wow, John's
What is he?
Chino.
What is he?
Chino.
Black and white picture. That don't count.
Negra.
Blanca, amarilla,
Negra.
azul.
Wow.
Negra. Mírala ahí. Míralo ahí.
Déjame ver. Pero Dios mío. Pero tú apagas la luz y no se ve.
That was crazy.
Wow.
Nah, pero there be.
Wow.
You'll find.
I would be Japanese.
It would be one of those two.
Why?
They're smart motherfuckers, bro.
I don't mean
You're just doing it for the smart.
Okay, really. What else? What else is there?
Jamaica.
You're right.
Because it's either you're European, Asian.
Indian? No.
You wouldn't be Indian?
No.
I mean, they're supported like high, like royalty, like like wealthy Indians. Would you be from the fucking
Crazy.
Saudi Arabia, like the oil family?
Hell yeah.
Black people in China comprise a small, diverse population, mainly concentrated in Guangzhou and formerly known as Chocolate City.
Ah.
Wow.
Chocolate drop up in here.
Chocolate City.
Chocolate. White
Nah,
chocolate,
but
black chocolate.
There be all over the place. There's black Japanese. There's black
Damn, niggas.
Indian.
Fucking.
But not.
No wonder they're the one. They're like what? They're like 4 billion people over there or some shit. Like 2 billion people. There's a lot of people in Chile.
We're all over the place.
What, Dominicans?
Nah.
I mean, us too.
Who's we?
Yeah. Who's we? You got kids in wedlock.
What? Y'all gonna say I know black. I Dominican.
Me no black, papa.
No, but you like we're everywhere. Who's we?
We are.
Who?
Who's
Black
we?
people.
Wait, no comiences con tu mierda.
Yeah.
Wow.
No comiences con tu mierda.
Are we not black?
No, you
You might be.
yeah. No.
Where do we descend from?
Huh?
Where do you descend from?
My great.
Christopher.
¿Y de dónde el diablo vino?
Christopher
Great.
De España.
Sí, está bien.
verdad.
La familia tuya vino en el barco después de él.
No, la familia mía nació allá y vinieron.
Son buenas que pasan en la vida.
Nah, I would definitely want to be either Chinese or
See,
Japanese.
but think about it. Sacrifices, though. You got it up here, pero.
¿Cómo se?
Nah, you don't got it down there.
Oh, verdad. I'll take it back.
Nigga.
All right.
Can I keep that?
No. You gotta go full swap. Full swap. We can't do it. Fuck that. I go to Abu Dhabi, bro. I go to Dubai or some shit like that. One of those fucking like princes.
Wow.
Ay, Dios.
Dubai.
Do y'all believe in that there's a Central Jersey?
The governor said there was. So
We're part of it, bro.
It is
No,
true.
We are
Cent-
part of it.
Because
We are
there's a-
from Central Jersey.
There's a lot of people that argue that Central Jersey is not a thing.
You
is.
can't say that we're from where we're from is South Jersey. You can't say it. It's not South enough.
It's
Yeah. What is considered South Jersey? Like, what's the
You think,
point?
South? You think woods and beach?
anywhere.
Well,
after,
to me, like the shoreline. Anything?
No.
nah,
What's
anything
What's
past.
on top of trending?
Belmar,
No.
Seaside Heights.
I would say past Homedale.
No, I say once you reach Princeton and
Yeah,
below that,
yeah. After you hit Princeton and further down, that's South Jersey. Once you start seeing a lot of open land, that's South Jersey.
To me, I consider South Jersey whenever you're driving on the parkway and you see the dirt on the parkway switches from grass to sand. That's when you know
That
we're
you-
South. That's South Jersey. South Jersey, baby. Whenever you see the parkways switch from fucking grass to sand, you see the sand on the side, like, oh shit. Wow.
You know what's the area that nobody really talks about in Jersey? Western Jersey.
Western Jersey.
See,
West
see,
Windsor.
Western
Now,
Jersey.
now we just talking.
West
Just talking.
Orange.
Western Jersey.
No, like West Jersey. Like
Aren't we in West?
No, we're more east.
Wait, but is it,
West is like Trenton, like Princeton is west.
that's
like-
West, but that's South.
West
Like
is-
the
West is where
weird,
we go
like
hiking.
the weird counties that you never hear about.
oh, up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's North.
That's like
Oh, the
by
West-
like
I mean, like
that's by
Burlington-
like PA.
Burlington County, pretty much is right. It's right next to, in front of PA.
Yeah,
But South Jersey, to be honest, to me, South Jersey is PA or Philly, at least. To me.
yeah. They're literally Philly Junior.
Pretty much anything like Millville, Sicklerville, toda esa va.
Eso.
Egg Harbor.
Yeah, ¿qué más? Ahí hay otro. Not Egg Harbor.
Sayreville's what? Center or south?
Yeah,
Central.
Central.
That's center. Yeah.
Because
I used to go to high school.
In Sayreville.
Well, South End boy. Misma vaina. They're
You
like,
go to high
It's the
school.
same shit.
You went to high school there?
yeah.
South Fanboy. When?
Son vainas que pasan en la vida.
La vida.
I did.
Well,
That's where it was at.
That's what it was at.
it was there?
Yeah, why you think I had to get up a fucking ass truck of dawn every day?
Catholic school in South Fanboy. Wow.
That's
It's
wow.
crazy. It closed down, but hey, it was there.
Oh, why'd it close down?
Yeah, why did it close down?
I don't know actually. To be honest,
It's an important
closed
question.
down.
It's an important question you got to be asking.
No, I think it was money laundering, some shit like that. Go ahead.
Do it. Do it.
Yeah, I heard about the shit in Lakewood.
What's Lakewood?
Lakewood.
Where's that at?
What?
And I think it's Ocean County.
Six Flags. That's what I think of.
Yeah, it's near Six Flags.
Yeah. I mean,
Is in that general area. So they have a huge like Orthodox Jew.
Uh-oh.
acidic Jews.
Oh, gotcha.
Eso
Yeah,
mismo.
yeah.
The city Jews.
Acidic
Jews.
There's
Yeah,
acidic.
Acidic.
Acidic. What? You got like stomach ache?
Yeah. No, your song. They don't like to. Basically, they take.
They don't mingle with
Other
others.
Isn't that?
They literally take over.
Eso no son todos.
I thought that was Highland Park.
That too.
that too.
Bro, there's Debbie Jews up north too.
Yeah.
Bro, in Union City, when I be
Yeah.
going up there,
Jersey City.
literally all of them just
No, bro. Like
going
even
houses.
so we were building a complex in Jackson. It's kind of like
Oh, that's
borderline.
they're huge.
And it's brand new townhouses, brand new from ground up, they're not that expensive too. It was 400,000 or something like that. Really nice townhouses.
Down South Jersey is not that expensive.
And de que empezaron a venderla, loco, la primera. ¡Fua!
Claro.
Just start. It's all.
they always
all
live
full.
together.
Yeah, it's like all of them. Like you will see, like the realtor was a city
Yeah,
Jew.
they build their own communities.
So like
literally.
toitos son the city Jews,
Wow.
and it's like they don't they don't mingle well with others. They like let's say if you live in their neighborhood and they want your house, they will like, or you're selling your house, they will like make it where nobody will give you offers, or they will lowball you, and their offers is the only one you can accept. In a way, so it's like it's a lot of
Some
and then they
shady
get
shit going
and then they get into the council for the township and shit, and they start like
Shit, I think the mayor for Lakewood is
yeah,
Wow.
they literally take over.
oh yeah, they're all over the place. I mean, bro,
I met a Jew once. His name? Yankee.
Oh. How you spell that?
Nah, I don't know.
Like Yankee.
With a J.
That was his name, Yankee.
Wow.
You ain't
He
get
had the curls going. The
Yeah.
little-
yeah.
Had the flip phone
Be-
and everything.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Did he have that hat?
He had everything.
Like the big hat?
I mean, there's
No, he had the.
there's some cool Jews.
Yama.
There's cool Jews out there, but yeah, they're very territorial,
Yeah.
very territorial. So what happened in Lakewood?
Oh no, they're doing like they're doing like a
Got
full blown
nervous.
investigation into the town because they were saying that they were like misusing the money for like the schools.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And that they've been in a deficit for God knows how long. So the state is taking over the school district.
Gracias.
That's bad.
Yeah.
If it gets to the point where the state's taking
But
over,
then maybe the state is dumb too.
No, the state is like the state government.
But maybe they're in there already.
No, they've been under investigation for God knows how long already.
Exactly.
It's like nobody. That's why there should be limits for everything, bro. Like all these people, all these council people, toda la vaina, like there should be like rules, and like only 2 Dominicans per council in there.
Yeah.
Only two per race. That's it, max. You can't be affiliated with all this shit if you're part of this. There should be a lot of rules and limits and terms to like all these people because like they've been making decisions for us and we don't. I think in the I saw some news like they were trying to build a data center in New Brunswick.
Oh yeah, they canceled that.
And they got
Jersey Ave. I'm like,
yeah, and they
Oh, it's those 2 buildings that they have that were
We
that
bid
they
that.
built.
and they said no,
we-
you're gay.
people don't want that
protested.
shit.
Why?
People protest. They didn't want that
It's
shit.
gonna make your
Electricity go up.
electricity go up. It's gonna potentially be hazardous to the environment. and shit.
Yeah,
but I think the plan was either build that or build a park.
they're gonna build a park.
They're gonna
Man,
build a park.
Why over there, bro? There's
What's
nothing.
the
over
park?
What, Jersey?
How am I gonna benefit from a park?
Oh, is that empty spot like in Jersey Avenue where like it looks like an empty?
I don't know if it's there or
Where
if it's
what
those
used to be
2
like boxing building that used to be there. Is it that?
It could be that. I know that the buildings that were there, it used to be
I know
like
what
the
you're talking about.
technology
The one
center.
next to closer to Front Street,
Yeah.
Yeah.
where they used to have. Yeah, in front of the boxing thing. I know what you're talking
porque
about.
al lado tiene- this is like this huge lot.
Building. Yeah, that's empty. Yeah.
It's empty. I'm like, what the fuck is going on there?
I mean, I wouldn't.
But fucking yeah, I mean yeah. So that got they got rejected, and people were like protesting out.
I didn't even, bro. That it's just crazy how much I don't pay attention to the shit that's going on around the town.
Yo, I don't remember seeing vote for that shit.
Me neither.
Bro,
I remember seeing mail for that shit to vote.
Cuando venga a ver tu votate.
Yo,
I voted for the mayor. People didn't even vote.
Bro, I don't vote for him.
And then niggas complain about it.
Bro, he's been the mayor of New Brunswick
Bro,
ever since I lived in this town.
People complain about him, but they never vote against him.
Yo.
It is where the boxing was.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah.
Wasn't that next to the Ferrero shit?
Oh no, see that's crazy. That's
Bro, I don't know about building a park there because you about to have a whole bunch of
but
Bro, they built a school right there.
yo,
Yeah,
that's
that's
it.
the
That whole
dumbest
area is different
Why
now.
is it a park? Why do we need a park?
I guess because
There's
they
no
built the
parks
school.
around.
Yeah,
Wait,
There's no parks around.
like if you're driven through there, you're like that shit looks nice now.
But what
They
if
have a new
a
school and
park, like,
everything.
just for, I mean, niggas gonna infiltrate that.
No, yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
they're gonna be over there like
It's not
Like
even going to be that
flies.
big. Because that area's not that big.
they about to stop chilling in the little.
I mean, they put fences
Little
around
fork.
there.
they still go in there.
I know, but
They don't care.
Yo, I wonder why they be chilling.
Yeah, they got nothing better to do, bro.
Okay.
Bro.
I remember one time we were moving, and we were trying to pack everything up we moved to the house, and then like Roberto was like, "Oh shit, we have way more shit than we thought." So we went to the fucking thing and pick up.
Oh, they'll work.
Oh yeah, we
cheap.
tell them like, "Yo, we need 2 or 3. We'll give you this much."
Anything.
A box of beer.
Yeah, well, no, we'll give you this much and just to help us move some furniture. Bro, peleando para entrarse en el carro, loco. Peleando. They were like fighting. Yo, like,
They be sleeping.
yo,
They
sacando
they be sleeping over there, bro.
Oh shit.
Yo,
Like they be taking naps on like the curb.
like, ooh, I make me feel wanted now.
Yeah. Wow.
Fight for me.
Yeah.
Whoever draws blood first wins.
Why did they build a fence over there?
So they don't chill in
They
there.
don't chill, literally.
I mean, but they just be outside though.
they don't.
Oh, they literally would swarm that park.
But I mean,
Now they're by the Walgreens.
Yeah, they're all there now, bro.
They found a dead guy over there the other day.
Yeah,
It was too cold.
Damn.
Yeah.
now they just at the Walgreens. But why did they block that off? What's in there?
It is a
Monument?
monument. It's a park.
Who's the monument for?
It's to clean up New Brunswick.
Yeah,
bro.
that's pretty much what it was.
So instead of just having them there, it's gonna be across the street.
Yeah, it's not there. It's not there.
They're not on city property.
Oh,
It's not there. They're on private property now. Nah, yeah, but fucking data centers are crazy.
Do you think that New Brunswick at one point is gonna become gentrified?
Yes, they're already doing it, bro.
Yeah.
They're getting closer and closer.
They're gonna work their way up. They're gonna work their way up.
Especially with Rutgers and
Didn't they just buy?
Gentrified by who? Like Rutgers and the big dogs, or
Yeah. Well, them and
J&J.
J&J.
There's a lot of big companies.
They just knocked down a whole bunch of
I mean,
houses
Robert Wood Johnson owns.
by Joyce Kilmer.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of buying, like houses. I see a bunch of houses for sale along like that area.
Yeah,
I'm like, nah.
But they pay you though.
Yeah, but I was like, I mean, they do pay you market value
No.
of what your house is worth, but
Wow.
that's just fucked up, man. Imagine you just buy a house and like a year later, like, yeah,
Ah.
yo, you gotta move out. Here's your check.
I mean, at least they pay you though.
I'll take it.
I'm like, yo, as long as you pay me,
I'm out. I'll go somewhere nice.
bro. Nah, but yeah, I think it's gonna be owned by
Those three.
Rutgers, Robert Johnson,
And J&J.
J&J. Who else is big in?
Bristol Myers is another one, but they're more towards like North Brunswick.
Yeah, they're more like New Brunswick.
Yeah, those are the main ones.
Right?
Yeah.
Rutgers, Robert Johnson,
And
and
J&J.
J&J. That's it. They're gonna buy everything.
Well,
Yo, the amount of fucking those two buildings on Jersey Avenue and Van Dyke, the two warehouses like there.
New ones that they built.
Yeah, we bid that shit, mother. We lost. We came in second to build this fucking warehouses. God,
Wow, ¿qué pasó?
shit. That new building that they built for Robert Wood, where the school used to be at,
yeah.
You went to school,
bro.
right?
They spent, I forgot how much it was. I think they
Health
spent,
and science? No,
No,
not health and science, but the
You went-
Oh, like
Cardinal whatever.
no, it was St. Peter's.
Oh,
Then
it
it
was
was St. Mary, St.
Yeah, it was St. Peter's, and they closed it down again. Yeah,
I think
No, it was a different one.
No, what?
It was right across the
Lincoln-
street from
Lincoln
Robert
and
Johnson.
Wood.
Yeah, that was St. Peter's. Then it turned to like fucking
St. Mary,
St. Mary's.
St. Peter.
But it had a different name to it.
Lincoln something.
No,
Now, when I went to it, was St. Peter's.
no. Right before they closed, it was called something else.
No, St.
Oh, yeah,
St.
yeah.
Peter's, because when they closed, I was in school there. I remember.
Vaina
they
que
closed.
pasa.
It was fighting for God.
Oh no, then it became something else.
It had
yeah,
but
after the
right when
conference
it closed, it was named something else.
They said-
Probably Robert
That
Johnson.
was something
bought it.
annex or something.
But then they
It's
got.
like that Lincoln Annex.
Isn't that
Yeah,
why?
yeah,
Isn't
yeah.
that why they built the one next to the Walgreens?
Yeah,
Wow.
It's crazy.
Hey, I think that one's named after a Puerto Rican.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Blanquita.
Blanquita,
Blanquita
yeah.
La
something.
Blanquita.
Yeah, there used to be a fucking place in Jersey Avenue. I think it might be still there. They help you. I think they're
Oh,
Puerto
the
Rican.
Puerto Rican Action Board.
Yeah,
they're.
I went there to fill out my U.S. citizenship fucking paper.
They help. They help.
Shout
me
out
out.
to
yeah.
Puerto Rican.
Yo,
Yeah,
shout out,
bro.
bro.
Shout out
You
to
help
y'all, bro.
out, bro.
Like other people.
You help me the fuck
Other
out,
people
bro.
just complain.
You
Nah, they-
saved me a shit ton of money.
They do
Thank
a lot.
you.
They do a lot. They help you.
You
with
saved me a shit ton of money.
immigration, Fucking if you need.
They made my
support with
dad
anything,
fax his shit from fucking DR, bro. Wow, saved me a lot of money.
Done.
Saved me a lot of fucking money, bro.
Matter of fact, next week we're dedicating the episode to you guys.
Somebody.
We got a Puerto Rican on the show.
Who would bring it?
I don't know.
I don't know anybody.
If y'all want to join the show, I mean,
Seriously.
Yeah, let us know.
Do y'all know any Puerto Ricans?
I do a few.
I do. They're very proud about being Puerto Rican. They mention it every time.
You can always tell when somebody's Puerto Rican.
Why are we not that prideful? Like that? Why we don't show it as much? Us meaning Dominicans.
We do, but it's a different type of like prideful.
We do when it comes to baseball. That's it.
Yeah, that's about it. Hey, I'm
That's
thinking like
So there's very few things that we're very prideful. We're prideful about baseball, bachata, fucking drinking alcohol,
I say food too.
food.
Beating our women.
El diablo.
Son las
Yo, that's what
cosas.
Dominicans are known for, bro.
No, we're known for cheating, not beating.
No.
Look, I can name probably 5 at the top of my hand.
Que son bobo.
There's a lot of stories about Dominicans that they get cheated on. They fucking.
Yo, you saw this fucking crazy radio host apparently saying she used to go out with Marcelo Zuna and he's married.
Oh yeah.
And then his wife called the radio show and then they were going back and forth and shit. Yo, pero ¿qué es esto?
El tipo no se sale de una.
Yo mío. I'm like,
he lives for that shit. What is this?
Yo, we're making a name for ourselves. We're getting it was a bad rap.
But talking about DR, I heard about the shit that happened with Karl-Anthony Towns. That he got criticized for playing for Team DR in basketball, in honor for his mom and
And when he played for Team,
no, so he's always played for Team DR. So
What's the problem?
Yeah.
So they're saying that so it was
Because he wasn't born there.
yeah, he wasn't born there. They were saying that he's more American than Dominican.
All right, get Austin Wells off the Dominican team for baseball.
Nah.
Get him off the team.
Yeah.
But my thing is like, should people be criticized for that if they decide not to play?
No, because read the fucking Constitution, bro. If your parents are Dominican, no matter where you're born, you're considered Dominican. Bro, like, what are we doing here, bro? Stop being dickheads, bro. You're just mad. I mean, you guys, you guys fucking.
Let me guess. It was Americans telling him what he should be.
Yeah.
It
was some radio show. I
remember that. It's a bald headed dude. Fucking,
Yeah,
his name. I know who it is.
He
From New York?
Yeah.
Craig Carton?
I don't fucking know.
Sounds like.
I can't fucking stand that dude, bro.
Yeah, the fucking dude's annoying.
Yeah.
Craig Carton, that's his name. He's on the fan.
Is it no?
What's the name? What were they playing?
Huh?
What were they playing recently? He was with the Dominican team.
Probably.
Oh, it was the All-Star game. He was playing for
the team with the world
in the world team.
Oh,
yeah.
Why is he complaining?
Yeah, what are we doing, bro?
I don't like
idea.
him. Every time I see him,
like-
I skip right over it.
Yeah, it is. I don't know. I find it stupid. Like, why are you telling somebody what you should and shouldn't do?
Not only that, like what? Like,
It's like, bro,
This bozo.
ese
mismo.
mismo.
I can't stand it.
Ese mismo.
He actually came back after leaving. He left the radio show. I think he got fired or some shit for
So
something.
he got arrested
Was it that?
for gambling.
Yeah, and then they hired him back.
back. Guess who's back?
Back again.
Back again.
Throwing dice.
Blanging bang.
I can't stand his voice.
Ay, Dios.
Ay, coño, vale.
So, no more Sunday night baseball on ESPN.
¿Y por qué no?
And the shit is being replaced by, I forgot what they're calling it. Women's Sports Sunday.
Wow.
They're going to be showing WNBA
Ah.
and the National Women's Soccer League.
I'll be watching Formula 1. It was cool.
Nah, so MLB Sunday is still going to be
Current
happening.
sport.
It's gonna be on NBC.
Formula 1 is very exciting.
So do you think?
Where do you
Where do you watch that?
Do you think?
Actually, Apple TV just got it.
Yeah.
They're gonna be.
They've been
Is all
promoting
year
it.
round?
Yeah, well, it starts in March.
They do seasons.
They do. See, it starts in March. I think it goes. I don't know how.
I tried to, but I was like,
I got it. I started watching NASCAR at one point.
Oh.
I watched it for the crashes.
oh,
That's good. Yeah, the F1
Well,
is
exciting.
F1 is more exciting once you start like like dialing in like the pit stops and all the strategies that they play and all that shit and the cars and the aerodynamics. It's very exciting. Very cool. You know, ¿qué te está hablando?
Baseball.
"Hmm,
No
baby."
longer on Sunday.
Why no longer? They just lost the rights for.
Yeah, they're being cheapskates. They don't want to pay.
Yeah, they didn't want to
And,
pay.
they're gonna lose more money doing this.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Because to be honest, with you, no disrespect.
Next topic.
No,
bro.
no, no,
Next
no. I'm not
topic,
getting into
bro.
it. No disrespect to women, but even women don't watch WNBA.
Yo, you saw that shit that they won? They won 27% of their fucking league revenue.
Bro, they lose more money than what they make.
Bro, not even the guys get 27% of the fucking league revenue. Yo,
They got bigger balls.
but fucking like you can't expect to get a pay raise. They do. You've been wondering. Sometimes they be wondering, like, whoa, are you sure? Like this, you're looking very muscular.
To me, I'm sorry. If the product is not good,
Would you hit it?
if the product is not
He didn't say
good,
no.
Yeah, he didn't say no.
Say no.
I choose not
He
to
didn't
answer
say
you.
no. He did not say.
If the product is not good, why would you ask for more money?
Oh, why are you assuming the product's not going to be good? Because it's women?
Hasn't been good for
Bro, if you see the highlights,
No, I just don't understand why they're going to put it on Sunday night competing with baseball
Yeah,
or
that's gonna
anything
be-
else in the summer.
because they don't got nothing else during the summer.
Yo,
You can never really put it anywhere.
we should do that with that.
You
We
can't put it
can't.
when it's football.
Don't they have the XFL in the summer or some shit?
Yeah, nobody watched that shit.
But I know that they got the American football
That shit,
league.
whatever. Yeah.
The what?
The American football league.
The only time you could really do it is during baseball. You can't compete with the NBA or NFL.
Bro, when baseball starts going, Jesus.
Hey, first preseason game started today.
Yeah.
We won
Beat a
18-1.
bunch of-
Against college. Was that a
Didn't
college?
y'all play too? We
No.
played.
Yeah, we played the Orioles.
Who the hell did we play? We
We
played.
played the Orioles.
Oh, gee.
We played.
You played some college. You mean like
Yeah,
Some college team. We'll play some college
That's
fucking.
what's
I got you.
They got smacked.
football over there.
You guys played the Huskies.
Yeah, there you go.
Mira que maldito.
UConn Huskies.
Oh, yeah.
I was worried because we were losing like 2-1, like the third.
You're
inning.
worried about a preseason game?
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, like against a college team though.
But it's
And when we lose against a college
College,
team,
I'm like, wait a minute, it's
not,
bad.
it's not like you got some starters up there.
nah, we had a few.
We have had a few in there.
We had Yoshida.
Yeah,
preseason. You're gonna get nervous. Like,
Yeah.
season's over.
I turned it off. I turned it off when we started hitting.
Oh,
I'm like,
you
well,
got nervous. Eh?
I
Like,
started,
diablo, coño.
started actually working. I started working on my job and shit. And like they started winning.
That's the shit I was talking about.
Yeah, I know.
Like having that.
If we could do that without having like the actual logos,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be bad.
You know,
That's hard.
yeah, ESPN, you sucked. Yeah, so yeah.
It hasn't been the same anyways.
Yeah, it's
Sunday
been-
night baseball, back then it used to be like, wow.
Yeah, it should be the shit. Now
Baseball?
I feel like Fox has a better crew than them because they got Big Papi, they got Alex,
And the
Derek
problem,
Jeter.
bro, all they do is talk, and then every time you try to like see a play, they don't show it because they're showing somebody talking.
Yeah.
And then sometimes
they do too
after-
much talking.
And after commercials, they'll come back and they ain't already started.
Who's that? Fox?
It's ESPN.
Yeah, the ESPN.
It was just terrible.
Yeah. So who's the
What?
best crew now then? I mean, NBC is gonna come up with their
Who's
own
on
crew.
Fox?
Jeter, Poppy,
Poppy.
A-Rod.
That's the
That's the pregame and like all
who's
that.
the commentary.
It's
Fox.
Joe. No, not Joe.
No, not Joe Buck. Joe Buck went to
The
ESPN.
fucking Boston pitcher,
Smoltz?
Smoltz, and
He's
the other
Boston?
guy.
He was.
Yeah.
That's who it is.
And then
Smoltz and-
Later career.
the other guy's
It
a
did not
commentator for the Dodgers. I don't know what his name is.
I forgot.
John Smoltz.
Yeah.
Wow.
Got him in the
I wonder.
dawn of his career.
NBC. Fuck.
What
Yeah,
channel
who's
is
they gonna
NBC?
bring?
4.
I don't do channels anymore.
Yeah, Joe Davis.
I just look it up.
Joe Davis and John Smoltz.
Find me
I
NBC.
can't stand Joel Davis's voice. It's just annoying.
I can't stand John Smoltz.
So
Yeah,
the announcers for NBC are going to be Clayton Kershaw,
Oh.
Anthony Rizzo, and Joey Votto.
Throughout the whole game?
They're going to be the analysts. Who's
Who's going to be the announcers? Who's going to be calling the game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's going to be
They're probably gonna be
No, those are going to be it. Returning for baseball broadcasting, including pregame coverage for Sunday night and wildcard game. The
Joey
legendary
Votto retired?
broadcaster
yeah, when was
Bob Costas.
this? I thought he was still playing.
Who?
Bob Costas he's
He's going to return to host the pregame.
Let me see a picture of him.
Who? Bob Costas
he's the one that they complained about in the World Series.
He is kind of ass now.
at the table.
Like he did a lot of good work back in the day, but like
These people gotta retire. I don't like do they not love their families? Like, why are you over 65 working? Like, you don't want to go see your wife?
Imagine, bro. Like that's crazy. I mean, if you're gonna pay a lot of money,
When it's 65, like, you don't want to go back to your wife?
you buck it. I mean, at that age, if you're working, I mean, you want to be outside the house.
Oh, it's
So the lead, the front runner for the lead play-by-play, John Benetti.
let me see a
¿Quién es ese?
Jesus.
Déjame verlo.
Bueno.
Déjame verlo.
It's
ojo.
about to be fire.
Con
Ni me
eso
lo
ojo.
enseñe. Ni me lo enseñe. Is it
Italiano.
is it John or Jason?
Jason.
Jason.
Yeah.
Jason Giambi?
Jason Benetti, Kevin Brown.
Yo, what happened to Giambi, bro? What happened to Giambi? Bro?
Jason Giambi?
Disappeared.
Yeah. ¿Qué pasó con él? ¿Está vivo todavía?
He disappeared. He's around.
Yeah,
Laying low.
yeah, he better. He better. You seen the picture? I said that nigga had a thick ass neck, bro.
But it's not-
like,
It's about
whoa, ¿qué te pusiste en ese cuerpo?
it's about to be crazy.
Wow.
The Tony
You saw his stats? I'm like, whoa, buddy. You inflated that shit. Woo.
Tony Clark.
That's an interesting ass dude.
That's it. Yeah, I heard about him.
¿Quién es Tony Clark?
He's the president.
He was the head person of the Baseball Association.
Yo sé, you know, just for people that don't know. I know. Just-
Oh.
So he got caught banging,
Nah, you can't say that. Having what was it? What
having relationships.
what is it?
Sexual encounters.
No. Fuck, what's the word? inappropriate relations. He had an inappropriate relationship with his
sister-in-law.
That's crazy, bro.
And she was hired to be a part of the MLB Players Association.
So that's even
while
worse.
While he was in office.
That's even worse.
What's worse? It's his sister-in-law. So his wife's sister or his brother's wife?
You saw it on the radio.
I did. What's worse?
The brother.
Dilo otra vez?
Brother.
So he had this inappropriate relationship with his sister-in-law, right? So his sister-in-law making that either his wife's sister or his brother's wife.
Oh, that brother's wife is
I think the brother's wife is different.
Yeah, fuck. No entendí mucho la pregunta. Yo me estoy haciendo como que entendió, ¿verdad? Es que para verme inteligente.
Yo sé lo que tú me dijiste.
¿Verdad? Como que yo estoy pensando y que wow.
All right.
Digo, profundamente.
So you have a sister-in-law.
Yeah.
It could be your brother's wife
Uh-huh.
Or
your wife's sister.
Your brother's wife or your wife. Nah, your brother's wife's crazy. That's crazy.
Caíste ya.
Yeah, espérate. That'll make it worse.
Yeah, because you got to see your brother for the rest of your life.
Yeah. That's fucked up. Either way is messy. Either way is messy.
Yeah.
But what do you think? I mean,
We may get there's a high chance of a lockout for next year.
That's not gonna change anything though.
for that? No.
He's the face of it.
But
It's not like they have so many lawyers behind him and everything that he just represents the Players Association. It's not like he actually makes decisions.
no, but he plays a big part in the negotiation though.
So what do you think is going to happen?
Oh, there's going to be a lockout for sure.
I don't think it'll be.
Do you think it'll come to any kind of resolution?
I don't
or
think
they're going to stay the same?
Money.
Just kick the buck down the road.
I think there's definitely going to be changes with the salary cap. Don't know what exactly, but there's going to be.
I heard Rob Manfred only needs the approval of 14 teams to get a salary
That's a
cap.
lot, though.
Yeah.
That is a lot.
I don't know if 14 is the number, but it's something around there where he doesn't need 100% of approval.
he needs a majority, probably.
Yeah, he needs a
There's
majority.
30. So you need 16. There's 30.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
So he just needs 16 teams to say, yeah, to put.
I can see the smaller market team saying,
But I don't know because they benefit from it.
They do.
Because they get the money if they overspend anyway.
So
they need a fucking floor.
So do they do
Fuck that.
revenue share?
Yeah.
Yeah, they get money.
They make money.
Yeah, everything they still stink it up for years and they still get rich.
Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be a.
I doubt it, bro. These.
At this point, they gotta have a floor.
But if you got before, you're gonna have to have a cap.
Yeah.
I don't know because if you think about it, the players wouldn't want. No, wait, the owners would. Wait, hold up.
How you
The
gonna make?
players wouldn't want a cap because you want to make the most amount of money,
Yeah.
and then the owners wouldn't want to throw because you would probably have to spend more than like.
Yeah, so
LeBron's
where
spending $60 million.
so that's gonna be tough, bro. I don't think they're gonna come to any kind of.
It's kind of baffling. Every other sport has it besides baseball,
I don't think they're gonna come to any.
and then here is just impossible.
But do you think that it would benefit the MLB having those two things in place?
it will make it more competitive. Like look at the NBA. Look at
It won't make it better for us as the viewer at all. Because if they have a salary cap or whatever, they're just gonna bring the prices up for everybody. We don't benefit from this at all.
Why do you think they're gonna bring the prices up for everybody? If that was
Think about it. They're losing the money from especially the big market teams. They're losing that money that they would have made, and now they have to recuperate that money from us.
Yeah.
how would they be losing that money though? Because the fan base is still gonna be your fan base.
They're sharing the money now, all the teams.
No, on the
But they're sharing it now, no?
No, don't.
yeah, they share.
They do revenue sharing, no?
No, they don't.
Whatever you spend over the cap, you split it against every team.
Not now.
Yeah, no.
They're doing that now?
That's why every time the tax, it goes to these.
Yeah, the Rockies. The Rockies been
Yeah,
sticking it up.
But even then with that, even with the broadcasting, like Yankees own Yes. They don't want to share that. The Mets own S and Y.
I thought they sold it to Gotham Sports.
I don't know, but they still own it though.
Red
So
Sox own Nesson.
So, Major League Baseball has a comprehensive revenue sharing system. Under the current collective bargaining agreement, all 30 teams contribute 48% of their local revenue, including ticket sales, concessions, and local TV deals, into a central pool, which then is redistributed equally among all teams.
So
What's changing?
So
What do
no,
they want to change?
So if you if you have a cap and you make it in and a floor, so let's say you have both on, right? And everything's more competitive now. So now those teams that just basically were leeches, feeding off the fucking revenue split. So. Now they're gonna be more competitive. So let's say the Rockets, for example, are relevant now, and they're fucking selling out stadiums and merch and all that shit. Their share of their pie is bigger now. So it's just I think it'd be more money.
I don't think so.
Overall.
If
no,
you're just a bad team, you're gonna be ass.
I mean, I don't think it's gonna be a switch right away.
It makes you as a team have to keep a certain salary and try to get players, because there's some teams out there that they don't even try.
But you'll probably sign players just to have the thing, and then you'll probably be like, I don't.
But it would make the teams kind of have to distribute players, because certain players, like for instance, what the Dodgers are doing.
Do you think they're gonna take the fur money away?
No.
I think it's getting out of hand now.
I don't think so, because a lot of the teams, they're like, you know what? It's part of the game, and they're just using what's available.
I don't know.
Yeah, but I think it's getting like fucking. It's getting out of hand.
I'm saying
it's getting out of hand.
My thing is, people are complaining about the Dodgers, but every other team has the same ability to do the same shit.
They're just not willing to do it.
Exactly.
Got other sports to work.
I mean, you would think the Mets would be
like soccer.
Yeah, Saga. Liverpool.
Fuck you.
Liverpool. Nah, but fucking like you think like that. Imagine if the Mets deferred Soto's contract.
You know how much money they would have.
They would have kept Alonso. They probably would have kept.
He probably could have kept it, but he didn't.
Yeah, he didn't want him. He didn't want him.
I'm surprised though.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
But that's the thing. Like baseball players, they're very finicky where they want to play, because a lot of them don't want to play in this town that's like dead.
See, but also it's like you're making all this money, bro. It's like
I still don't get how Jose Ramirez is still in Cleveland, bro.
Loyalty.
Fuck that shit.
To them.
Jose Ramirez.
Oh,
third base, Cleveland.
Get Mike Trout out of fucking the Angels.
that's his fault.
Yeah,
that was.
Well, no. They tricked them, because they told them that they were going to make a competitive team.
I mean, you believe that only.
Yeah, you believe that shit. I'll be like, no, I'll sign it when I see it.
I'm saying, if
besides, I'll go year by year.
they literally at
1 year deals.
They literally at one point had two of the best players in the league, and they couldn't attract people.
Why did Ohtani go?
Yo, they have bigger. Was Pujols then with Trout?
He
Pujols.
He was with Trout during Trout's like peak years.
Yeah, so like imagine that shit, that duo. But then they had Ohtani.
But Pujols didn't really live up to that
surprised.
10-year contract though.
I mean,
No, he wasn't a tail end, but still, was hitting. And he had Ohtani.
I'm surprised he went there.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Why you go there?
The money.
Huh?
The money.
I know.
No, but he had the.
I mean, we've been to the stadium.
No, I don't think he had the.
At that time, the Angels were a dominant team.
No, I'm saying, but everybody had the same price offer, right? It couldn't be like actual contract, I think, when he signed.
I don't even know.
I don't remember. I think he just chose them because they were the better team at that time.
Yeah, and they had a good manager. They had a decent team, a decent farm system, and then they just
let it go.
Yeah,
they
should have traded him.
The Rays are even better.
Primarily because they offered him the best, most flexible plan to allow him to both pitch and hit.
There you go.
Along with a comfortable, less intense environment compared to bigger markets.
So,
in LA?
So he was
Get the fuck.
So he was a pussy.
Yeah, we've been there.
I mean, but then he went to LA though.
He was a pussy. He didn't want to go to New York or to Boston and have to deal with those reporters.
Yo, we would have grilled his ass.
They can know.
We would have grilled. Yo, imagine in New York with his betting shit. Jesus. You know how many they would have grilled him, bro? They'd be waiting outside the bathroom for him.
Bro, if they was complaining about Jeter staying out late.
That is true.
What changed? If he wanted a smaller market team, why go to the Dodgers?
There's too many stars of the Dodgers, though. He's not really.
He's the focus, but he's not the focus
because there's so many stars there.
I don't know. I think
like literally, like the World Series. If he does bad,
it don't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
because he didn't have a really good offseason. When you think about it, number wise.
But if he went to like a team like, let's say, fucking Chicago.
That he was the best player of the whole entire team.
Yeah.
He was the sole focus of that team.
And he stunk it up.
Woo!
Chicago.
You know, that's what they say. You know, Japanese.
Yeah.
What is it? What is it? Japanese?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're soft minded. No,
Did
I
y'all
don't want to be Japanese.
did
no
y'all
more.
hear
Never
about
mind. I don't want to be Japanese no more.
Esa no es la tuya, ¿no?
Where's my
Mírala ahí, mírala ahí.
water?
He was about to have a dot on his
¿Qué?
Water.
¿Qué?
Bring it.
No, you did not.
Why
You
you
didn't-
trying to steal my water, yo?
Yo,
Water.
yo, ¿y qué? That's not water, bro.
Oh. Y'all heard about the Bears?
What bears?
The
Wait,
Bears.
what kind of bears? There's
The Bears.
Grizzly
Wait,
bears?
The Bears from Chicago.
the fruity bears.
Not the team.
The polar bears?
Eso mismo. They're moving to Indiana.
Is that true?
Yeah.
I saw that. I don't know if it's true though.
No, it's true.
Why? Why they
They're
doing?
moving to Indiana
Why they doing that?
because they don't have the owner doesn't have the money to build the stadium.
Doesn't- bro,
Doesn't
billionaires
Indiana
don't
already
have
have a team?
Huh?
Doesn't Indiana already have a team?
I'm sorry, that's crazy.
The Colts.
When you say a billion owner doesn't have the money for a stadium, is crazy.
Yeah, that's
So instead of using his own money, he's using taxpayer money to build the stadium out there.
Because they didn't. See, that's bullshit though. Because like
They
they
need-
have the money, but it's like they rather the actual. Tax.
he just didn't want to spend his revenue to fucking renew his fucking current
I think
stadium.
that's mad fucked up for like cities to just spend it on fucking billionaires.
They
and
need to
not-
protest like the New Brunswick people protest.
No, I bet
That's
not.
right.
Oh, I'm sure they will because the Bears have been in Chicago for years.
I think that stadium was like since like the 1920s.
What, the one that they play in now? So they originally started playing in Wrigley Field. And then after that, I believe they played somewhere else before Soldiers. No, they played Wrigley and then they played in the stadium that they're in now.
See, there's certain stadiums in major sports
That shouldn't move
yeah,
at all.
shouldn't move at all.
Like you imagine like
Don't
fucking
even say
Boston
it,
out of,
don't even say it.
or even the Yankees. Imagine if the Yankees be like, you know what? We're moving to Connecticut.
Literally, you guys knocked down a stadium and built one right next to the old one. The exact, like, se ve igualito. It was more modern and shit, right? But se ve igualito. And like, literally, just to keep the same aura. Right next to the same spot that it was. And it's like, imagine like the Fenway, Wrigley Field, come on.
Not money.
Like fucking memorable stadiums.
Oakland.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
No, that was rough. That was rough right there. They didn't have separate bathrooms or anything.
They did it.
No, bro. Yeah, it was like a fucking giant tub, and you lined up and you piss in it.
Pissing with the bro.
Yeah,
Yeah. Sword fights.
yeah.
Slap his sausages.
Yeah.
No barrier or nothing. No.
No, it was
Loco,
that was yours.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we just fucking sitting there
Are you
straight.
hydrated?
Like, whoa, that shit coming out white. Crystal clear, son.
Y ese calor, Jesús.
Yes, solo.
We had to leave the seat.
Yo, that's the
This
someone.
shit not worth it, bro.
Where were y'all sitting?
And the sun.
But it was just mad. The sun was just beaming. I'm like, no, we got to.
Nah, I have seen games out there, and
You know-
that sun is
Not only that, look,
shit is brutal.
it's like, you know how those fucking like concrete houses in the yard like smell. Así me meto, it smell like, and then
like
it's
mothballs.
yeah. Así me meto a huele el estadio, loco. Gracias a Dios que lo tumbaron. Ya lo tumban, ¿verdad?
Nah,
Nah, not yet.
Yeah, Soldier Field opened in 1924.
Yo, that's crazy, dog. Nah, they gotta stay there. They ain't going nowhere.
Nah, they're
I mean, I think that happened to the Chiefs. The Chiefs are moving, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
They're getting a new
They're
stadium.
moving,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but they moved already, right? Weren't they in Missouri?
That's where they are now.
Aren't they in Kansas? Right? So that's what
Kansas City, Missouri.
Kansas City, Kansas.
They got-
That's what number 45 told us.
45.
Yeah, President Donald Trump. He said Kansas City, Kansas. Why would he be wrong?
Dale agua al muchacho. Dale agua que necesita.
That's what
Yeah,
he said.
but-
It's Kansas City, Kansas.
¿Y qué? Okay, ¿y qué?
It's the
I
land
looked
of
it up.
Dorothy.
They're moving from Missouri to Kansas.
The hell?
So to be actually Kansas.
In Kansas.
Wait, where's Kansas City? Just in Missouri?
Yes.
Yeah. ¿Y ¿dónde
No,
tú pensabas? ¿Dónde tú pensabas que estaba?
Like the Royals
What-
play
I
in
don't
Missouri.
fucking-
What is the reason? Why is it called Kansas City?
I don't know. Fucking ask the people that named it.
What do you think they call it? Kansas City steak or Kansas steak or something like that? Son vainas que hay que saber en la vida.
Wow.
Son cosas.
Why is apparently that's the top thing.
Everybody wants to.
Kansas City is in Missouri because it was founded in 1830 as a trading post on the Missouri River,
Jesus.
named for the nearby Kansas River and the Kansas people long before Kansas became a territory of the state.
It's right at the border though, so
Yeah.
they share it.
De la misma vaina. Dios.
Maldita vaina.
Money here, money there, money everywhere.
You want to talk about that? The tech companies collecting your information.
Bro, Dios mío.
Uh-oh.
What a deep dive right there. Yo me levanté un día a las 2 de la mañana. I couldn't sleep. You know what?
That's when you rub one out and go back to sleep.
I tried. It didn't work. Bro. Yo estaba me desperté and I started watching, scrolling through Instagram and I see this video. And it just basically goes into like privacy settings and shit for your phone for different apps.
Oh, that guy you shared?
Yeah. Jesus loco. Oh my God,
Wait,
bro.
How deep did you go?
I went deep, bro. I switched,
What can
I
they-
switched
wait,
emails.
wait. What can they see?
Everything.
Even
Like who could see everything?
Like, I mean.
like
so,
from any app?
Like, so like, let's say you have an iPhone, right?
Yeah.
Open it in settings. Right? Go to settings. Scroll down. There should be something called like Apple Intelligence or some shit like that, right? Or privacy.
I don't know. Privacy and security.
Yeah. Dale ahí.
Wow.
Scroll all the way down.
All the way down. 2?
What are the options? Something like
Lockdown mode,
no.
background security improvement.
No, that-
wireless-
Analytics and improvements.
no, that something like Apple Intelligence report or something like that, or Apple.
Oh, sensitive content warning.
Nah.
App privacy report.
Dale ahí, man. Your shit's not different than mine. I want to see an update.
My shit's off.
That's good. That's good.
Mine's is off too. App privacy report.
There you go. That's another one.
Supposed to be on or off?
Off. Déjame ver. Flip your phone.
Maybe you heard you and turned it off.
So.
No me bloquee la vaina.
Yeah, Apple privacy report is off. Thank God. That's it. Apple advertising.
Oh, I always turn that off.
You have personalized on.
Hold on.
My shit's off.
What is
You
it?
gotta turn that bitch off, bro. Personalized ads. Turn that bitch off.
What if I like it?
You don't want that shit.
What are they giving me specials?
They're gonna
Where do I gotta go?
settings.
Uh-huh.
Settings go all the way down to
Bro, they tracking us anyway.
Espérate.
privacy and security.
Where's that?
All the way at the bottom. It's the hand, the blue one.
Oh, you gotta do the. Wait. Okay.
The one with the blue in the white hand.
Uh-huh.
Scroll all the way down to.
So
app
this is what
privacy-
we do, people.
App privacy report at the bottom.
Why is mine off?
Mine is off.
Can I
There
turn
you
it
go.
off?
That's good shit.
And
What do you
then-
mean it's good?
And then Manny
They're not
said the
tracking.
other one is Apple advertising.
I think this is fake.
No, it's good.
No, I'm saying there's no way that this is actually off.
So what does this do?
So
This has to be on.
that's another thing called
Mine was off. Well, everything was off.
there's another thing. Let's see the highway.
How like
Type in your settings journaling suggestions.
Wow.
what suggestions?
Journaling.
Journaling.
Oh, you didn't even have the app. You good?
Journaling.
Like when you do update,
my shit.
even better. Fuck it.
Well,
So when you do an update, they install all these apps, right?
Oh, they always do that. Yeah.
So there's this thing called when you type journal suggestions that it will create a pattern. It will give you suggestions, but it will track the apps that you download, what you watch. Like we'll keep different like reports of everything that you do,
bueno.
and it will suggest things based on what you do, but it will keep tabs on everything that you do. The same thing with like Google, Smart. If you go to your Gmail, and you go to like settings, and there's something called Smart Features. Essentially, Gemini, which is Google's AI, literally can go and read every email that you do, every attachment, no matter what you send, and like qualify, like classify it. And that's how it says like, oh, this is spam, this all the shit, but it will read all your emails. So like if you go through the settings, it will say your age range, your income, your male, female, you speak this language, your education is this much. Toda esa vaina, loco. And I'm like, yo, fuck this. Turn that bitch off. Boop. I turn all I show you my settings on my phone when
There's one thing that I don't know why, but recently I'm having an issue with. Everywhere you go, they ask you for your name, your first name, your last name, and your date of birth. Why do they need your date of birth? Why?
Data. So they could know what demographic is visiting
That's the one I'm having a problem with now.
My thing is everything nowadays you have to is a fucking subscription. Like if you're gonna apply on Indeed, you have to create an account.
Yeah.
If you go
I
on,
want the information.
But that's what I'm saying.
you literally have to create an account for every single thing.
Oh my God, look at me starting WhatsApp. Jesus. WhatsApp is open. Jesus. That shit. It's not secure at all, bro. They say end-to-end encryption. It's bullshit. They can see everything.
Actually,
Try Signal. Download Signal. Signal's the shit. Private.
I went to the doctor's office once, like a new one that I just went to, and they have you fill out the paperwork and everything while you wait.
Mm-hmm.
They were asking for my social security number at the doctor's office.
That's odd.
I looked at them. I'm like, do I need to put this? And they're like, no, you don't have to. We'll just generate a random one for you.
But what doctor was this?
Yeah, it was a while ago.
That's odd.
That was very odd.
I've never had to.
like,
But that's what I'm saying. It's like, why the fuck you need my social security number at a doctor?
And then for them to say that they'll generate one for you.
Exactly.
That's even more odd.
Why couldn't you just do one from the start?
Yeah, that's even more. That's even odd. But yeah, man, everybody's watching. Everybody wants their information. Everybody,
Watching?
yeah, everybody.
Do y'all like what y'all see?
They probably look at your shit like este maldito
You're watching me now.
Yeah, like
4K.
They're like that meme where the guy's taking off his headphones like in disgust, like
yeah,
that kid also.
este tipo, Dios mío. Nah, yeah, but they
Take a break.
they want that data, man. They want that data, buddy. Yeah. They want to know you. This is crazy because like the way they do it is like they create this like online profile of you now, right? So then let's say you had your personalized ads turned on. So then they already have this profile of you created. So then whatever website you go through it'll know it's you.
Are you talking about the Apple Intelligence Report?
Yes.
The iPad has it.
Yeah, there you go. Paga toda esa mierda. Paga todo eso.
It's funny how they always say that they're not paying attention to you, but like you search something up, and the next thing you know, you go on Instagram, you go on Facebook, and every single app. So like me and Millie, we're planning a cruise for the summer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, huh?
To where?
Yeah, ¿para tú vas?
To the
Wow.
Oh, ¿cuándo tú vas para allá?
probably in August.
Ooh.
How's the planning?
Yeah.
We decided we're going on Royal Caribbean.
Oh.
Don't be like the Olympics. Bring enough.
Don't bring any.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Es verdad,
Es verdad.
I do.
Es verdad. Tú eres hombre de Dios.
We're still undecided if we want to leave from here in Jersey or fly down to Florida.
They say if you go from Florida, you get more time. You can go more places because here you're gonna spend a lot of time on the sea.
So if we leave from here, the 3 stops are their private island.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's St. Martin's.
I've been to St. Martin. It's all right.
PR and DR.
Yeah.
And then back up.
Yeah. If you go from Florida, you can probably go there like San Lucie.
Yeah, no, they have way more from Florida, but Millie wants to leave from here since this is our first time doing a cruise.
Wow.
It'll be easier to just
Look at
leave
you.
from Jersey.
Look at you. Family, man, and everything.
But,
Vacation.
You know it.
Bro.
But yeah, man. Apple Intelligence. They want that shit.
They want it all.
bad. They want it bad, bro.
It's crazy because like with ChatGPT for that the scoreboard thing we were talking about, it wrote me the code
Oh yeah.
to create it.
I was doing it, and then when you put it up, I was like, oh fuck it, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, like like the more you rely on technology, the more you ask for like this AI.
What y'all do if they paid you?
What?
Say yeah, sure.
What? My information?
Yeah, like them spying on you.
My shit ain't that.
I'm
I'm not that
I'll do it.
If you're
interesting.
telling me I'll give you.
I'm just mad that they're just getting it willy nilly without like.
Yeah.
Oh,
like people that,
they sell your information like there's no tomorrow.
Remember all the terms and conditions?
yeah, and the fucked up thing is like that shit that the App Intelligence report. So there's a new update that came out, iOS 26 point whatever, right? So you're gonna have to do that shit like weekly. You have to like turn it off weekly every week. So it like will reset.
I had
It'll reset because you'll be able to like permanently turn it off.
Oh, even
They
speaking of this shit. Sorry,
no go.
bro. And yeah, I know the Coke machines.
Mm-hmm.
You know they actually have a camera there.
The what machines?
The Coke machines that you got like at Wendy's, the movie theater, they
Yeah.
have like all the different flavors.
Oh, I seen that.
Yeah, apparently they all have like cameras, and then
I didn't know
Coke
that
will
shit.
literally like track
Really?
what flavors you get, look at your reactions, and then bring it back to see like, oh, maybe we should start sending more and more of this and that. And So they're spraying
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah, they're Big Brother's watching, man.
They
Read
do that shit
read that
for-
book.
They
Read
do
that
shit
book.
for vending machines too.
Wow.
They
Yeah.
track everything, so that's like they know what's selling, what doesn't sell.
Wow.
It's crazy, man. I mean, I get it. You know, you're a business. You're trying to gauge your customer and what they're doing and
Don't
what they
take
like,
my
what they don't like. But
I mean,
yeah, at least
pay me.
dame algo.
Aunque sea 5 pesos.
Yeah.
Enough to buy a Celsius.
Es verdad.
Porque coño, ¿verdad? Facts, bro. But yeah, man, stay woke, stay out there.
All right. The next one. The
What?
DEA office in DR. Dale.
Oh yeah, that shit's crazy. So apparently they shut down the DEA office, DEA office in DR. Apparently for corruption purposes. They were abusing their power with their informant program. So they were like, if you are an informant, you threaten you fear your life, you know, they can give you a visa. So they were abusing that program and they were exchanging that for cash essentially. So
False ladrones.
yeah, so it's fucked up. Even the DEA, bro, like, you know, the Drug Enforcement Agency.
So they were charging for the visa instead of getting it for free?
Yeah. And they were just like abusing it. So they, you know, they would give it to people that really didn't need it and they were just making money.
Oh, that didn't need it? Or like, visas.
Yeah, like they this is an informant where really wasn't. Like, you gotta give me, you know,
Cuando venga a ver el tipo de
half a
dominicano.
million pesos or something like that. I don't fucking know.
Cuando venga a ver un dominicano. Que tú sabes cómo son.
He looks Dominican.
What's his name?
I don't know, but he looks Dominican. Look it up. Look at the supervisor of the DEA in Dominican Republic. Wow. He looks Dominican. The haircut is definitely not white. You know, like it's a buzz cut with the fade on it. You know, or what's his name?
Doesn't give me his name. Coño.
Get an image.
I'll look it. I'll find it.
But fucking yeah, man, it's crazy.
No, ese tipo es un dominicano.
¿Tú lo viste, verdad?
Se le ve la
Te
cara.
estoy diciendo.
Se le ve. Jesús Santísimo.
Es que priven en vivo,
Bro, straight Dominican.
Yeah.
Straight Dominican. God damn it, man. We can't catch a break.
We can't have nothing nice, bro. We always have to pull a fast one on people.
Coño.
You know that the fucking talking about like police, law enforcement, the state troopers, New Jersey state trooper, like the highest like officer, he's Dominican.
I did not know that.
Wow.
I saw a report about it. It was pretty cool.
Make us feel proud.
Yeah, you gotta balance it out somehow. It's not all bad. Shit. But yeah, the highest officer for the New Jersey state troopers, he's Dominican.
You know I was gonna try to become.
Yo también, loco. Yo tenía una olla. Yo dije, tengo que meterme en la casa por policía. Algo.
Y después
Dios
me dijeron
mío.
que tenía que nadar.
Yeah.
Dije, la maqué.
I got his name.
What's his name?
Meliton Cordero.
Te estoy diciendo.
Eso. Diablo.
Mellington.
Tú-
Mellington?
Meliton.
You see, you can't trust a Meliton. You can't
A
trust.
Meliton.
You can't trust.
¿De dónde es ese
Cordero.
tipo? ¿De dónde es?
I'll tell you right now.
Bro.
Gotta give me some time.
Coño.
Que no podemos hacer nada bueno.
Nada.
We always abuse the power. That's fucked up shit, man.
That's the main problem.
People, man.
So Obama confirms aliens are real, but they're
That was
not
a
kept
joke.
in Area 51.
That was a joke.
Is it a joke?
It was a joke.
Is
I just listened to it when I was.
Do you?
It was. He said it in a way like, yeah, there's aliens. We don't know where they're at, but of course there's aliens out there. That's what he made it seem.
I think that there are.
He was just being
Oh
sarcastic.
yes, there's aliens out there. Do we know? Can we confirm it? No, but yeah, they're out there.
Bro, do you ever wonder if they like look down on Earth and be like, yo, this
Nah, do you think it's like the Secret Wars, like where the fucking
Like-
Yeah, asqueroso.
you think they fucking you think they fucking like shapeshift into like real humans and they're just among us and you just don't know?
I think
Like the fucking
like the lizard people?
nah, yeah, like the fucking the green people and the fucking Marvel
Little
fucking,
crab people.
The Kree?
yeah, the Kree, like that. Is it the Kree?
No.
No. The Kree son the heroes,
blue one.
the blue ones. There's the green fuck.
Oh my god.
Smurfs?
No, they're not. They're blue, motherfuckers. The green.
Smurfs are blue.
No, but we're talking about green. Green. Ah,
Green. What the fuck is lizards?
no. Se me olvidó el nombre. Like they're in Secret Wars.
Oh,
Se me olvidó el nombre, man. Wow.
yo, what is this?
Secret Invasion. I know who you're talking.
Yeah, Secret Invasion. I forgot that.
The real people.
Yeah, they shape.
The scroll.
The scrolls. So they shapeshift into humans, and they're aliens.
They can shapeshift into.
So imagine that they're among us, and they just shapeshift into humans.
Why not, bro? Bro, this is one thing I've always discussed. Like, do you really think that we're the only living species in this big ass fucking universe?
Yeah, but not they get shape-shifting here.
You don't know that.
They just might want to have a burger on Shake Shack. They just shapeshift into somebody.
You might have met one.
I'll be disappointed. Like, why are we hiding? Just kill us.
Yeah,
Or let's have a like. What are we hiding? What's the hide?
What do you mean? What's
Why
that?
are you hiding here?
They like it here.
Why you gotta hide?
It's not hide. They just
Think about it. If you have the technology to shape shift, are you afraid? You don't have to hide. Just say I'm here and.
No, you just maybe you look like a fucking.
We try to rob him because the guy named Billy Thor was probably trying to rob him.
You might look like the fucking Night King from the Game of Thrones type shit, and you fucking look, looking ugly. My scare people. Let me just shift into something that they look.
But do you really think that we're the only living creatures?
Nah, we got more people out there.
Damn, but
We got more dudes. More.
visit us.
Yeah,
Nah. Bro, I'm telling you, they drive by and like, ew, ghetto. And they knock the door.
Oh, so-
They can
They
get
keep
on.
going.
Who are they calling ghetto?
Yeah, who?
The world.
The world.
No. Yeah, depends what part of the world. Depends what part of the
Nah, they see it all. They're like,
Nah, man.
get me out of here.
There's definitely more people out there. Definitely more people. But imagine you're like, you're in space, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can travel speed of light,
Mm-hmm.
get to one end of the universe in seconds. You have all this technology. They used to say like, the aliens exist and they have all this superior technology and we just have not evolved to that level yet. So that's why they don't, we're still at such a low level of intelligence compared to their technology and their intelligence that it's like, it's not even if they tell us like what they are capable of doing, that we wouldn't be able to grasp it. Like that's fucking, So I remember there was my dad told me a story. It was about a movie that he saw. So it was this lady that his dad died, and she had like a dream or something about, and in that dream it was like aliens, and they told her how she was like this astronaut or some shit like that, and this was years ago, so I don't recall it correctly, but so she was like this astronaut. She had a dream, and they came to her and they told her how to build a ship to reach this planet very, very, very far away, and they told her all the designs and everything. So they built this ship, but the way in her dream, the ship had no seat. You were just standing up straight, and they found that out. So they added a seat and everything, to make sure you're seated. So. Long story short, they sit on this trip, and the machine is traveling at the speed of light, and it's like vibrating and shaking and acting all crazy. So she gets up from the seat and stands up, and it's just fine, like nothing's happening. So you didn't need the seat, like her dream said, right? So she reaches the planet, and she gets out, and her dad was there. It's fucking crazy shit, bro. Some vaina
Drogas.
Some vaina que hay que ver en la vida. I don't recall the story like 100%. I don't imagine. I don't recall the story like 100%.
Jam.
Imagine.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah. And we gotta keep MJ's name. MJ's name is hot right now.
Yeah. You didn't see that shit?
I saw, but
What?
You didn't see it?
apparently it was ice.
He was at an event. And there was a little boy. He was coddling the boy's butt.
No, it was his legs. But
Nah, it was his
apparently it
butt.
was ice. I think it was out of
Nah, it
context,
was his
to be
butt,
honest.
bro.
No, it was.
He did it too many times.
Because he was like this.
Yeah, he did it too many times where it was like, okay, no.
But then nobody else.
Creepy.
But the dad didn't say anything.
It's Michael Jordan.
Yeah,
He's starstruck.
he was
like,
excited.
damn.
He was excited that he won.
Like, damn, he's touching my son's butt.
I'm not gonna watch him.
Ever. He's touched him with his greatness.
Hopefully he can dunk by the age of 5.
Who is his little kid to Michael Jordan?
Que diablo sé yo.
I think
He was at a charity event or something.
No. He was a NASCAR. He won. He won the championship.
He owns a.
He won that NASCAR team. He got
That's what happens when you got money, bro. You buy shit.
team. Wow.
Yeah. So he won a cup or some shit like that. And he was like celebrating, and I don't know. The boy was there. He just started touching. I don't know.
I just saw it for the first time.
What does it look like? Yeah.
The thing I got from it was he was trying to play with the kid. He was trying to like,
See, that just sounds
like tickle him and some shit like that.
That still sounds
that sounds.
Like, you just never just poke a kid like just trying to mess with a kid.
But I thought,
not like
was he
that.
reaching his booty hole or some shit like that or no?
Nah, it looked like he was like touching the back part.
Right, the butt.
Yeah,
Right, it did.
I wasn't grabbing it.
it looked like he grabbed it, got a full.
It looked like he was just trying to pinch his shirt off.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I don't know. It just looked weird,
Yeah.
Does it look weird? Does it look weird? Yes, but I don't.
especially in the time that we're living in, where motherfuckers is getting.
Because he went for his
caught up.
leg. He went for his legs too.
It's weird. It's just odd, man. I mean, maybe we're just blowing that out of proportion, you know.
Hold on.
But some vaina que pasan. Don't touch it. Just roll it.
What?
Rolling.
Tesla.
¿Y pa' qué?
Dilo.
Where to begin?
La historias.
So I got my windshield replaced finally after
Months.
months and months of waiting for an appointment. That's the only bad thing I hate about Tesla. You need to like plan like 3 weeks out for an appointment at the
3
3 to 2 weeks out for an appointment at the dealership. It's crazy.
That many cars are fucked up?
No, just that they don't. There's not that many, but there's a lot of cars. But there's not that many dealerships, so it takes them a while to go through the cars. So
Did
anyway,
they ever open the one around here?
yeah. So that's just a collision center. That's like if you get into an accident, you can send it there and get it fixed and shit like that. But actually, service centers, there's not that many. This one in Eatontown on 35. This one on 22. There's one in
That's right, never getting the Tesla.
Princeton or some shit like that near there. I mean, they're opening more. It's annoying. But anyway, so I got my windshield replaced, right?
Wow.
And I got my invoice. I paid it.
Wow.
So then, I sent that shit to my insurance so they could reimburse me. It was a lot of money,
Wow.
like $1,500.
Wow.
How big was this thing?
Oh, the crack?
Yeah.
Oh, it was big. It was
It
big.
was big,
was that big?
like across the whole thing?
Yeah, it was getting there. It was spreading. Yeah.
Oh,
You need to get yourself a Honda Diesel to take the work and just leave the Tesla at home.
I should. I was thinking about that shit too.
nice.
But yeah, I like my car. So I got my windshield replaced. I got my invoice, right? I sent it to my insurance. Like, hey, you go. Here's the invoice. You got to pay me. So a week goes by. I don't hear from the rep from the insurance. Like
The guy that called me thinking that I don't spoke Spanish.
Yeah. So like he tells me, yeah, just send me the invoice whenever you get it, and I'll take care of it. I'm like, okay. So I do that. I get the invoice. I send it to him, and I think a week goes by, and I don't hear from the dude at all. I'm like, this motherfucker is ghosting me now. What the fuck is going on? So I'm upset now. So I send it Friday, I send it Saturday, and I send it Sunday, back to back to back. And this is where he made me feel like shit. So the guy calls me Monday, and it was like, I didn't pick up. He leaves me a voicemail, and it's like, yeah. So I call him back. It's like, yeah, sorry. I've been out of the office. I've been dealing with my mother. She's sick.
Diablo.
Sure.
She got cancer.
Sure.
Loco, me sentí como un
Mojón.
pero grande, loco. Wow, I feel so bad.
Sure.
I feel bad, bro.
You believe him? He's the one trying to rip
Yeah,
you
why
out
are
of
you
your
telling
pocket.
me this? This is the
Exactly. I'm like, bro. I'm like, damn. It's like I've dealt with like cancer in my family, so that was like a very touchy subject too. So like, yeah.
Yo, you gotta be a piece of shit.
I'll tell him,
If you use that shit,
I'll tell him, yo, give me my money and I'll donate to whatever you want me to
I mean,
donate to.
no,
Give me my money though.
kudos to him, yo. That day, I got my money. Like, right, he did it within hours, so I got my money right then and there. But like when he said that shit, I was like, damn. I was like, oh shit, man, my bad, man. I hope she feels better. I hope she gets better. I was like, yeah, but that.
Imagine like, nah, I'm just kidding, man.
¿Tú te imaginas? That'll make me upset as hell. That make me so pissed. I'm like, hijo de tu.
Yeah, man, I'm just messing with you. I was just ignoring you.
Yo,
Mom died 5 years ago.
bro. Pero ¿y qué, muchacho? ¿Y qué es esto? Nah, but yeah, that shit made me feel like a piece of shit, man. That was like, damn. But I got my money back, so I'm good.
He should have had a fucking email response where like we try to email people. I'm out of office. He should have had that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's going on? I mean, you email them on a weekend though.
I mean,
You would still have it on. I have mines on during the weekend.
You respond to them?
No, I have
no, but I email. So I got my. So let's say, so the appointment was on a Friday. I got the car back on Saturday. That same Saturday I sent it, right? So a week goes by. So I send it Friday again. I send it Saturday and Sunday, and then he calls me Monday the next day.
Wait, why do you had to pay for it up front?
Yeah, because
I'm surprised they didn't make you pay a deductible and then they covered
wait,
it.
but then they give you the money back?
yeah.
Why don't they pay for it?
Because they didn't. Because they're saying the Tesla dealership didn't want to. Usually doesn't want to wait for them to like
Send the money.
send them money. So it's like they usually.
Who, the insurance? They
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah,
They're pinching for pennies now.
Yeah, at that
You
point.
can't send $1,500.
At that point, bro, they fucking. There's a lot of.
It's hard out here, B.
It's hard, bro.
Maldita Flo, ¿qué pasa?
Bro, flow, está.
Yeah,
Flow,
Está flow.
flow se le quitó el flow, man. Ya tú no ves los comerciales de ella ni nada, man. Yo, I haven't seen her flow commercials anymore.
Not
What
even there anymore.
yeah, what happened to her?
The Flo got it too expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Flo
bro.
herself, she's expensive. She got popular.
Yeah, bro, but.
Now they got to use
Yeah, but they,
that's popular.
because so the deal was, you know, if I would have gotten it done at Safe Flight, which is like the recommended shop, then they would have taken. I wouldn't have to pay anything, you know, like out of pocket,
Why didn't you do it there?
because they use some.
They do a horrible job.
Yeah, and they
do
do.
horrible.
And they do fucking. They use the
That's
after.
all the commercials I see. Safe Flight Repair.
Yeah, but they suck because they use like
Market.
they use aftermarket glass, and the charge is the same fucking cost. It's a dealership.
Wow.
So I'm like, fuck you, because I got a quote from Safe Flight. It was literally the same amount of money as getting it done at the dealership, and the dealership is literally using like OEM glass. And a lot of people are saying, yeah, they have gotten it done at Safe Flight, and they can tell like the glass is different because like more wind noise gets in through the car, more the cabin gets hotter and shit like that. So like they regret it, and they hope that next time people were like, I'm about to crack my windshield just so I can get it done at the dealership.
Better protect that windshield now.
Hell yeah, bro.
Better kiss it every night.
No, actually, fucking no. I feel like I don't want to go through this shit. I signed up for a fucking plant through the fucking It's like $12 a month, and you pay $0 deductible, and you get it done at the dealership through Tesla.
No bite.
Like fuck it, yeah. I'm not trying to go.
How many times has this happened?
What?
Yeah.
What?
The windshield cracked.
Oh, just once.
With the Tesla.
Yeah, with a Tesla. Yeah, with a Tesla. Yeah, with a Tesla.
No, a lot of
Yeah, the BMW. Jesús. Ya ese pobrecito. Dios, the windshield guy that came to ya lo conocí el carro. Yeah. Lo hacía con los ojos cerrados. He even had an apprentice do it on that BMW.
Facts.
Yo, I think they had like 3 or 4 windshields replaced, something like that.
He was fast though. He gets it done in like 15 minutes.
Yo, he.
car at that point.
conoce el carro.
No,
He did mine too. He did that shit in 15 minutes. Bro.
yo, my shit.
Windshield's cracked?
Huh?
My story is a little
How the
different.
fuck I be driving?
Yo, no, I drive a lot, nigga. I'm up to almost.
No, but you be driving like fast?
Yeah, I mean, not like an asshole,
He
but
drives down south.
It
The
just-
shit turns from gravel to sand.
Once it turns to snow, you be like, I'm chilling here. I can drive how I want. This is
no, I mean like you know, I drive the limit. I drive maybe like 10 above the limit sometimes, but that's the fastest.
sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes that's the fastest that I go.
Some-
But like you know, it's just like, you got a lot of like
Because he got caught. That's why.
yeah. Slow down,
When
bro.
you get caught?
I did not. According to the motor vehicle records, I did not get caught.
¿Y cómo que no?
Don't buy it.
So
look
vaina
at my
de la
record.
vida.
Look at the record. They got a good lawyer.
He had the Dominican State Trooper to pull me.
Ah,
The
got
Dominicano, I got you,
that
bro.
fucking lawyer,
Wait,
bro.
how much were you going over?
What? I don't want to. What?
Yo, why you trying to incriminate him?
Wait. When was this?
Huh?
When was this?
I don't recall
Yeah, I
this.
don't recall this at all.
Speak to my lawyer.
Yeah, you
You
know.
going like 30 over?
¿Quién?
You.
¿Cuándo? Mire, yo. Yo no.
Muchacho.
No.
I drive 5 under.
Nah, but fucking what we talking about?
Your glass.
Oh no, yeah, but like the thing is like on Route 18, there's a lot of like dump trucks, like triaxle trucks
That drive
like,
with the rocks in the
yeah,
back.
or like loaded with like rocks and shit.
That's true.
So it's
I go around them motherfuckers.
yeah, I try to just I just like fuck you guys. I'm out of here. But yeah, that's what happens. A rock came off a truck and just boom hit it and cracked it. But
Could they be held liable for that?
yo, you can see
They're
that.
supposed to have the tarp over, but a lot of them they don't even put it. Their tarps be fucked up.
Yeah, or like they have holes in it,
Yeah.
and like this. I hate it when they're carrying sand, bro, and they have the tarp on, and you still feel that shit hitting the fucking windshield. I'm like, mama, and you can't pass it because like the car in the left lane is going slow as shit. I'm like, dude, get the fuck out of the left
Especially
lane.
now in Route 18 with all that construction that they're doing.
Yo, my buddy's working on that shit. I'm trying to do anything. He needs to hurry the fuck up. It's fucking up my commute.
Dile.
Yeah, it's crazy out there. But yeah, man, that made me feel like a shit. Cancel.
Very good.
¿Y qué pasó?
¿Qué fue?
Eso fue un peo. Eso fue un peo.
Eso fue.
Oh no, it's my
No.
Do it again.
No.
Shh. Do it again.
Yeah, you was bad.
Yo, what the
Estamos viendo la vaina.
Yo no me tiro para aquí, no.
Squid.
Oh, you know.
Sound like AR-15 in that
En
man.
el baño nada más.
Like Arcanes, this is starting a song.
Ay, Dios. Take us away.
La maravilla.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's 140, 148.
Damn, son.
I'm surprised it was.
Yeah, it didn't feel like that long. That's crazy, yo. ¿Qué vamos a hablar mañana?
Mañana. Mañana yo voy a estar en mi cama.
¿Y haciendo qué?
Durmiendo.
No te la hagas, ma. No te hagas eso ya. No te hagas eso
Es una
ya.
parte de la vida mía, ya. Yo soy un hombre cambiado. Religioso.
Ni tú mismo te lo crees.
I'm giving up fast food for Lent.
Ooh.
Óyelo.
Wait, what? No.
Espérate.
No,
Hold on.
fast food.
Hold on. What is
All fast food.
Chipotle fast food?
Yes.
Okay. Damn.
McDonald's, Wendy's,
McDonald's.
Shake Shack.
Anything that
Sonic.
you could get within less than 5 minutes, I'm giving up.
What if the line?
Dunkin'
is long?
Donuts?
Giving that
What
up.
if the line is long though?
No, it has to be something where they cook
Raising
it on-
Cane's.
Giving that, I never ate that shit.
We had it in California.
Yeah.
It was all right.
I heard it's not that
We
good.
were hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just dogging it out, bro.
I heard it's not that good.
Do you gotta do the whole thing of like not eating meat on Fridays?
I did it
Bro.
today.
Yeah, me today.
No, I have
I
mashed
didn't.
potatoes.
¿Con qué?
So
Oye.
I made some.
sola.
Nah, I haven't. I didn't eat meat today.
I had rice, lentils, and salmon.
That shit started today.
It started on Wednesday.
Sorry, what was it?
It starts with Ash Wednesday.
Oh shit!
When was Ash? Damn.
No, it's
Y'all
not-
go to Ash Wednesday?
I didn't go this year.
I found out because I saw somebody on TV with a smear on their.
Yeah, I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, so now until Easter, you can't eat meat on Fridays.
I bet I'm gonna keep that too.
Wow.
No te force, no te force.
I'm trying to be a better person.
No te force, Dios mío.
Rosie gave up social media and coffee.
That's crazy.
That's gonna be hard on the coffee.
Yeah, the coffee, but the social media, that's easy.
Damn,
for
what
us.
should I give up?
I wish I could do that.
What, social
I'm
media?
gonna do like a social media cleanse.
I'll give
I
up.
did.
social
I did it
media.
one.
I
time.
deleted Twitter.
I did it 1 year.
Twitter is toxic.
I deleted that
Fuck.
shit.
Oh my!
It's not on my phone whatsoever.
Twitter gets crazy, bro.
I only have it for the.
Nah,
for the
I
pod.
no. For all that, from the moment of like 2 weeks before the Super Bowl until like after the Super Bowl, I had enough with it. I'm like, have it. I don't care.
Why?
It's too much. It's all the same bullshit. Nothing's ever gonna get fixed.
I went on a social media like where I didn't have anything from September all the way up to December, and I'll be honest with you, it felt good. Not having to deal with the bullshit not going on there. Just
Exactly.
Yeah.
I signed out of the.
You're right. I'm gonna give up, so I'm not doing no more clips. So you guys are gonna have to. You're gonna have to do it for me. I'm doing it very good.
We all gonna quit social media, guys.
Yeah, no, sorry, no more podcasts.
Nah, we'll get
No
Elvis.
more
It's gonna
podcast.
go up.
We'll get Elvis to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't say it. We did it here. It's official. So
When he comes back, we'll be like, yo, clips
you
on
got to do everything,
yeah.
Go on a hiatus for a while.
and it's
We gave it up for Lent. We gave up the podcast for Lent.
Yo, the the week of the Super Bowl, I deleted Twitter. I signed out of all my Instagrams except for my gaming one. That's the one I just posted, like the gaming clips. And I was just scrolling on that one, and I forgot how funny social media actually was, because I get random bullshit on there that actually makes me laugh.
Yeah, you get random shit. You just like when you start like getting all.
But
these
it's also
weird-
when people start sending you shit. So like, if we start sending you shit that's not in your algorithm, and you open
it gets mixed up.
That's why it was actually like nice just having that separate account, just like new, fresh, nothing
like-
on it. It was nice.
Wait till it gets corrupted.
Yeah.
You need some spice.
Yeah,
Let me send you some.
we're gonna send you some shit. We're gonna send you some shit.
It won't, because one
We're gonna
thing-
send you some
one
shit.
thing, I'm not gonna open it. And
It
two-
don't matter.
No,
it don't
and-
matter. It's already in your inbox.
No, and two, I don't follow anybody on that account. I don't.
Wow.
Wow.
For that reason, because I wanted to just stay
Wait,
clean.
Wow, you don't follow nobody. But
No.
you expect us to follow you.
Of course, you follow me.
Let's see, what kind of
Let me
what kind of
see.
one way street is this?
Let me.
What kind of one way street
What
is?
is it called?
Don't worry about it.
Let me see if I'm following.
He about to report you. Inappropriate.
Okay, I'm not following you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm not following you.
That's just fun though. You could be. I recommend it if you could do it. Just
I was this close on purchasing my computer today.
do it.
¿Qué pasó? I thought you were not
What
trying to
happened?
spend money.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit, bro. I saw the price tag that I started.
Where at?
Woo! Oh, I was gonna buy them from Micro Center. They just got their deals. It's just stupid.
They have a store out here, don't they?
Yeah,
And
Patterson. Yeah, but it's fucking.
I took that drive once.
It's fucking. No, they just have a good deal, man. Like they have the CPU with the motherboard with the RAM. Like they have some really good deals on that shit.
I think it's about time I lay this.
I
That
recommend
boy to
it.
rest.
It's- even me just doing the game. This is me talking about it now.
Uh-huh.
But even me just
You want free promo.
no, not
You
even
don't want to
that.
follow us. Guys, give me
Yeah,
everything.
that's it,
and I'm not
guys.
gonna give you anything back. No.
I'm not, I haven't even said the
Ain't
name of
nothing
it.
free.
Ah,
I
ya yo
haven't even said the
saben,
name.
ya yo saben. They got all that information
Yeah,
from
yeah,
your shit right
yeah.
there.
Nah.
Yeah, ain't no free promos out here.
Blue
But I haven't even said the name.
Huh?
I haven't even said the
Exactly.
name.
Don't say it.
I won't. Don't make me though.
Huh?
I'll say it. No, but it's like we talked about playing video games like before and how it's like not the same. It's kind of boring. You haven't probably turned into PS5. You said in like months, whatever. Probably with you.
Yeah, I was bored.
said that.
I played Battlefield like this weekend for the first time in God knows how long.
But if you
It's like-
if you stream it the way it's done, or like the way I'm doing or whatever, you just sit there and kind of talk to an audience, even though it's not. It's kind of like here, but like just talk to yourself and talk to the audience and just play the game. It makes it that much more entertaining.
Y'all watching?
I do.
That sometimes. I'll be saying some shit.
I don't open that shit.
You book ábrelo.
Huh?
Ábrelo.
I'm gonna send it to him personally when I
Huh?
next time.
I'm not gonna
I might do it
open it.
tonight. To be honest.
I'm not gonna open it.
Abre esa vaina.
If you follow me, I'll follow you back.
He won't follow you back.
Yeah, he won't.
No, you follow
Only
me, I'll
follow.
follow you
I
back.
better be the only follow.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, you know. Oh, yeah. For how long? That's it. You gotta.
How long?
Yeah, you gotta stipulate
The
that.
minute you see me, I'll follow you. The minute you follow me, I'm gonna follow you.
Ah.
Shit.
Oh.
You gotta follow me first.
Oh.
Follow me first.
On the count of three.
Well,
Ni sabe el nombre.
ready?
On the
I
count
did it.
Oh wait. I ain't got. Oh, I got it. Bum ass.
Oh, follow right now.
It still counts for my stats.
Wow.
Block him. Report his ass.
Report.
Yeah, report his ass, bro.
Yeah, something about this account.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, they are pretending to be someone else.
yeah.
Looking for your water. The shit's behind you the whole entire time. Behind your chair.
Yeah, look back at it.
Yo, man.
Tú muriéndote de la sed.
You didn't see that?
I just saw it now.
Yeah, he saw it a while ago. He just didn't want to tell you.
Oh my gosh.
Señores, this has been a great episode. If you like this episode, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Let us know what's going on, what's popping. Thank you for all the love on the clip on TikTok. It's getting a lot of views. Thank you so much for everything. Let us know what you like of this episode, what you didn't like, if you like the topics we covered, anything else that you would like to add.
Throw some topics in there.
Yeah,
too. Make my life easier.
Yeah. So, what else you guys want to talk about? I think next episode we're gonna do Dominican independence. So leave some comments regarding that. See what we should talk about, regarding our independence and and
Just Dominican history and culture and all
yeah.
that good stuff.
Oh, we can say screw and just talk about Puerto Rico the whole time.
I was thinking about
yeah. Depending how this video does this week, we won't be
We
scrapping.
can talk about the similarities between Puerto Ricans and Dominicans.
Woo!
You trying to start a war.
Yeah, you're trying to start a war. there.
Hey.
And on that note, people, thank you for everything. This has been episode 45 of your favorite podcast. This has been Bomba'to. Oh, shit.
Hey, yo.
That's probably one of the cleanest episodes.
Huh?
It was.
That's one of the cleaner episodes.
Oh.
Yeah.